exclusively on the new home of USPHL hockey, that is Black Bear TV. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to Mount Clemens Ice Arena. We're located approximately 30 minutes northeast of Motown, Detroit, in Mount Clemens, Michigan. As a 10-time and defending USPHL Premier Great Lakes Division champions, as well as the 4-time Junior Hockey National champions, the MetroJets, will face off against the Bearcats Hockey Club. My name is Matt Preer, the voice of the MetroJets Hockey Club up high in the flight deck, alongside color analyst, Black Bear TV broadcast producer, Matt Naiman. And Matt, it was roughly about 12 hours ago that the MetroJets skated to an 8-0 victory over the Bearcats Hockey Club. Those two teams go at it again here to start off your Sunday morning.
Yeah, and that's just one, they started off halfway decent. They really did. And I can tell you that Justin and Jamie weren't happy with their performance because you look at what started happening in the second. They just went full throttle, and the Bearcats just could not, they couldn't hold up to the pressure. And hence, we had the 8-0 game.
Jakub Abcheka didn't have a whole lot of work going on for him, but nevertheless picked up his first career junior hockey shutout, stopped all 10 shots he faced. MetroJets countering with 53 shots on goal, and they were led by yesterday's Ocean Blue Development Player of the Game, Sutton Majeski. 2 goals, 3 assists yesterday.
Yeah, that was a great performance by Majeski, and you got to give Abcheka credit too. I mean, only facing 10 shots, but still getting that shutout, which is what every goaltender strives for.
Indeed, Luka Pivits also with 2 goals and 1 assist. Aiden Sharon with a goal and an assist as well. The captain, Jay Taylor, picking up 3 assists. Gabe Altman with 2 assists. Single goals coming from Ryan Glomboski. Owen Coulter got the scoring started, and Sandro Evangelista all contributing as well. As we look ahead, look into the USPHL Premier Great Lakes Division standings, the MetroJets currently sitting 4th place. Record of 10 wins, 2 losses, good for 20 points. 4th place, 2 points back at the Toledo Cherokee with a game in hand. That game in hand is here this morning.
Yeah, and that's it's going to be 2 points that they're going to want to get, and we're gonna see what happens. We'll see what the staff for these Buffalo Bearcats can do, and it's going to be a tough go. They've had a very, very tough season so far with just the 1 win, and so they're going to want to put the pressure on. They're going to want to put it on early against this MetroJets team.
Yeah, Bearcat Hockey Club on the wrong end of an 11-game losing streak at the moment. They are 1-11, 1-0, 3 points, tied for 7th in the Great Lakes Division with the Fresh Coast Freeze, who were swept at home this weekend by the Wisconsin Rapids River Kings. Non-divisional weekend there at Griff's Ice House West in Holland, Michigan. MetroJets riding a 5-game winning streak. They'd love to make it 6 games heading into next weekend's 2025 Coney Cup with the Toledo Cherokee.
Yeah, and that Coney Cup, that's always something we look forward to here, and we're going to be splitting that up this year. We're going to have a game here and a game down in Toledo, and you had mentioned you're going to try to make it down there. I'm taking the bus. I am taking the bus. I'm going to go down with them. I'm
wanting to. I guess I'll have to shoot a text over to Zeke Fravor to see what he says about making the trip down to Toledo, Ohio. We know Zeke's going to be up here next Friday for Game 1 of the Coney Cup. A little change in that. In the last couple of years, the first game of the Coney Cup has been here at Mount Clemens Ice Arena the first game has been down at Toledo Ice House, with the second game here at Mount Clemens. This year switched up. First game here at Mount Clemens Ice Arena.
Yeah, they wanted to. My understanding of it, they kind of wanted to switch it around a bit, which is fine. It's a great division rivalry between the Jets and Toledo. We love it. They're always really, really good games. Just unbelievable. The celebration just for the Coney Cup is just it's an all-around fun time.
Let's take a look at the players making an impact for the MetroJets, and we'll start things off with the current scoring leader. Had 2 goals and 1 assist yesterday. Wears number 20 for the MetroJets. The 19-year-old from Maribor, Slovenia, Luka Pivits. 2 goals, 1 assist yesterday, contributing to his 13 goals, 11 assists 24 points on the season in just 10 games.
Yeah, already surpassing what he did, 49 games with 19 points with 7 goals, 12 assists last year. I mean, fantastic. That young man is definitely stepping it up.
Luka Pivas has been a catalyst for the MetroJets in the absence of A.J. Zaccani, who has been out since the September 27th game against the Columbus Mavericks here at Mount Clemens Ice Arena. Good news on the Zaccani front. With that upper body injury, we may, just may, see him back in the lineup as early as next weekend.
Yeah, and that is, that very well could spell a recipe for disaster for these Toledo Cherokee that's going to be upcoming, because he is going to be a very welcome addition back into the lineup of this MetroJets.
Indeed, he will be. Second on the team in scoring is also the highest scoring defenseman for the MetroJets, the undisputed captain of the Jets. Wears number 15, the 20-year-old of St. Clair Shores, Michigan, Jake Taylor. Taylor, 2 goals, 20 assists already for 22 points so far in the 25-26 season.
Yeah, and that just goes to show you on why Taylor's wearing that C crest on his chest there. Just great leadership ability. And right there, I guess you could say sharing the wealth with all those assists he's got going on right now.
Indeed, he's also the 3rd highest scoring defenseman in the entire USPHL Premier. 3rd on the team in scoring, another returnee from the Jets from 1 season ago. Wears number 33, the 19-year-old from Muskegon, Michigan, Jackson Stone. Stone's having a breakout sophomore season, 6 goals, 12 assists. 18 points on the season. Yeah,
Stone, a lot of these guys, but Stone is definitely one that stepped it up, and we're still early in the season yet, and there's going to be a lot that we're going to see from this young man here this season.
4th on the team in scoring. This is his final year of junior hockey eligibility. Wanted to play closer to home, if you will. The former Detroit Jesuit Cub wears number 89 for the MetroJets, the 20-year-old from Livonia, Michigan, Aiden Sharon. Sharon yesterday picking up a goal. Overall this season, 7 goals, 7 assists, 14 points on the season. And like Luka Pivas, Aiden Sharon just an absolute catalyst to opposing players.
Yeah, he is, and it's great that he's here with the MetroJets organization, and it's a fun time talking to him, seeing him up here in the gym and stuff like that, talking to him. Very, respectful young man.
Yeah.
I mean, just a really, really nice young man.
They're kind of quiet, when you're talking to him a little bit. He's kind of an introvert, if you will, but he does all his talking on the ice.
Oh yeah, and he does, and you'll see it. That's how he's drawn a couple penalties that way too.
Indeed. 5th in the team in scoring. Another returnee to the MetroJets, wears number 14 for the Jets. It is a 20-year-old from Lakeport, Michigan, Sutton Majeski. Majeski yesterday, as we mentioned, 2 goals, 3 assists, 5 points. He was your Ocean Blue Development player of the game. Almost doubled his total point output yesterday. So far this season, 5 goals, 7 assists, 12 points.
Yeah, Majeski just had an outstanding game yesterday. He was at the right place at the right time, finding that open ice, finding those angles, the shooting lanes. He did a great job.
And answering the call in goal for the MetroJets, he wears number 30, the 19-year-old from Telebord, Sweden. It is Philippe Hall, and Philippe Hall has been outstanding for the MetroJets. So far this season, in 6 games, a 139 goals against average, a 937 save percentage, 1 shutout on the season for Philippe Hall, and Randy Wilson did it again. He found just a stud for a goaltender.
Yeah, and that was just one. We weren't, spring training and whatnot when we were here. We didn't know exactly what we had, and they stayed really quiet about it. None of them said anything. Where in the past, we'd always know, it's like, oh, we got this stud, we got this. We knew nothing about him at all, and he's turned out to be a fantastic goaltender.
He has allowed a total of 5 goals in 5 games. Some relief work in there, but 1 shutout on the season for Philippe Hall. And that shutout wasn't that long ago against the Fresh Coast Freeze back on October 11th.
Yeah, right here, I believe, at MCIA, that
Yep.
shutout was here. Just a good game. And, in the Fresh Coast, we've seen them a handful of times, and we know that they can put pressure on. So it's not that he wasn't facing any shots. He was there. They put pressure on, and he stood tall, made those saves.
Philippe Hall will go up against the team to our left, who play their home game at the Cornerstone CSCU Ice Arena in Lockport, New York, about 40 minutes northeast of Buffalo. It is the Bearcats Hockey Club. And the Bearcats, they got work to do. They got to figure out how to stay with the MetroJets. Losing yesterday 8-0, only 10 shots on goaltender Jakub Ovechka. They've got to improve big time on both fronts.
Yeah, they're going to have to. They started out yesterday doing a decent job keeping the Jets to the outside, limiting actually the amount of shots with the pressure that the Jets were putting on. They did a good job limiting their shots. They kept them to the outside. The shots that they faced in that first period weren't high quality shots. They were from the outside, and that's what they need to keep going on that, and they weren't able to keep up on that.
They've lost their last 11 games. They're 1-11, 1-0. Their lone victory this season, it was a while ago, September 20th, ironically on the road, a 5-4 shootout victory over the Fresh Coast Freeze, who they're battling to stay out of the Great Lakes Division cellar.
Yeah, and the Fresh Coast, they're a great win on their part, and they're just going to have to find out what they did there and capitalize on that and use that against any team. They have to keep skating, they have to keep moving, and just not give up on the plays.
And to do so, they're going to have to rely on their scoring leaders, starting off with the number 91 for the Bearcats, the 19-year-old from Buffalo, New York, Derek Johnson. Johnson so far 7 goals, 7 assists, 14 points on the season. Noticing yesterday, Derek Johnson, he has got some speed.
Oh, he does. I mean, he's busted out a few times even yesterday, just running up along the near side boards. And he does. He's got some speed. There's a handful of guys on this team that got some speed, that got some good puck control. They're good players. And those guys are the ones that need to step up to start putting pucks in the back of the net.
Second on the team in scoring. Didn't play yesterday due to an upper body injury. He's back in the lineup today. Wears number 16 for the Bearcats. It is the 18-year-old from Wheatfield, New York, Nathan Dunn. Back in the lineup for the Bearcats. 6 goals, 3 assists. 9 points for the former Niagara Wheatfield Falcon.
And that's just one there. You got one extra body in the lineup there coming back. Is that going to make a difference? It very well could, and we're going to find out here in just probably about 15 minutes or so.
Third on the team in scoring is one of the Euros on this Bearcats roster. Wears number 20, the 17-year-old from Lappeenranta, Finland. It is Yuli Kankila. Kankila just 17 years old, but he's third on the team in scoring right now. 3 goals, 2 assists, 5 points on the season. Kankila went down for a collision yesterday with Aiden Sharon. Was limited in his action throughout the entire third period, but he's back in the lineup today.
Yeah, Kankila's one. He's got a good future here on this Buffalo Bearcats squad here, and it's going to be one they're going to have to keep working on him and just get him as much ice as possible to improve on everything, and he's one that can do it.
There's a 3-way tie for fourth on the roster, led by a couple of defensemen. Highest scoring defenseman on the roster, wears number 15 for the Bearcats, a 20-year-old Buffalo native, David King, the former Fresh Coast Freeze, former Red River Spartan. 2 goals, 2 assists, 4 points on the season. They need their blue line to step up, not only on the defensive side, but on the offensive side as well. Yeah,
and that's one. They need to protect that blue line. They need to, for sure, work that neutral zone. They were having they started having a really hard time with that. The MetroJets were just able to break up what they had in that blue line, and they had all the open ice they wanted.
The lone forward in that 3-way tie for fourth on the team in scoring, wears number 8 for the Bearcats. It is the 18-year-old from Cheektowaga, New York, Joe Kreitis. Kreitis a goal, just a single goal this season, but 3 assists for 4 points in the season.
Yeah, and you know, Kreitis, he's one that, you know, he keeps getting those assists. He's got to keep going on those, and just like I've said in the past with a lot of these young men out here, that, you know, an assist is just as good as a goal. And so if you get 20, 30 assists, hey, more power to you. That's great.
The third player in that three-way tie for 4 is also a defenseman. Wears number 7, the 18-year-old from Vail, Colorado, Jacob Johnson. No goals yet, but he's got 4 assists on the season. He saw a ton of ice time yesterday.
He did. They had him out there quite a bit. So there's obviously something there that they see. They trust in him, and that's just one that it could be that he's just got to get comfortable out there. Once he maybe scores that goal, he'll really open up, and that's happened to quite a few players that we've seen in the past.
Answering the call in goal here this morning for the Bearcats. Earned himself a start after coming in relief of Philip Tate yesterday. Wears number 35, the 18-year-old from Evansville, Indiana, Max Hamrick. Hamrick so far an 0-6 record, a 728 goals against average, an 849 save percentage. But his play yesterday, only allowing 1 goal on 24 shots, earned him a start here this morning.
Yeah, he did a fantastic job in relief of Tate yesterday. He really stood tall, made some fantastic saves. And I'm actually looking forward to seeing him in between the pipes to see how he's going to perform against these MetroJets.
And with that being said, that has been the Vital Title Insurance Agency pregame show based in Farmington Hills, Michigan. With locations throughout Michigan and Florida, Vital Title is your real estate insurance leaders. Led by Jamie Naiman. With over 30 years of experience, your property transaction offering the security of knowing your real estate transaction has been executed with expert attention to every detail. Learn more at VitalTitleAmerica.com or call 248-388-9376. We are expecting Justin Kinville to join us up here in the booth here momentarily. We may have to call an audible, though, as we see So we are expecting Justin Kinville to head up here in just moments. Of course, he wears a few hats here with the MetroJets Hockey Club, so we're looking forward to having him as we get set to go. And he will be the Tim Hortons Cafe and Bake Shop pregame interview. Locations throughout the Metro Detroit area, including one less than a mile down the road from us here at MCIA. Get your morning started right for a quick pick-me-up during the day. That is Tim Hortons Cafe and Bake Shop. So here comes Justin Kinville, our General Manager, Director of Hockey Operations for the MetroJets. He was busy signing. It's our traditional, if you will, quarter season review, if you will. All the teams have pretty much played about a quarter of the season now. The MetroJets going to play game number 13 here today. MJDP, the MetroJets Elite, are down in Fort Wayne for the USPHL Midwest Showcase. In your analysis, just very simple. How are things going with the 3 teams?
It's going. I mean, I think for the challenges that we were all faced with in terms of the league and you know, junior hockey in general and some of the rule changes, it created a few hurdles for organizations that lost some opponents. So, you know, reshuffling of the schedule was an unfortunate reality that became you know, all too real for all of us, and we had to work together. But we're here now. We've been able to find a balance in the schedule early in the season for opponents, and we've all worked together. So we're where we're at now, and it's fine. You know, we've always kind of built our model around focusing on 1 week at a time, and, you know, doing what we can to make our players better that week and whatever the progressions are in our program. But when you lose a couple teams that we had on the schedule early on in the season, it creates a little bit of an imbalance, and in particular more so for the elite team, because you know, one of those organizations that lost, you know, their teams hurt us with figuring out that balance. But more than not, again, for what we do here, it gave us an opportunity to work on our game and address some things that we know we needed. And we had a couple guys that got banged up in training camp as well, which gave them an opportunity to get healthy. So we're happy with where we're at as far as our plan and our progress.
We're talking about it here in the Vital Title Insurance Agency pregame show. The MetroJets 10-2 coming into this game against the Bearcat Hockey Club. And they've done this without arguably one of the top players in the USPHL Premier, and A.J. Zaccani. What's the status on Zaccani?
He's doing well. Upper body injury, not a secret when he got off the ice that game, but definitely been driven and wants to get back. If it was up to him, he would have been back a couple weeks ago, but needs a little bit more time. But the good news is no long-term, something that he's been rehabbing, and obviously we're fortunate to have Jamie and our model up here with the gym and a great support system around him. But the player himself, AJ, is so driven. He'll be back soon, and we're excited to have him in the lineup, hopefully even as soon as this weekend.
And with Zaccani's absence, a couple players have stepped up, namely Luka Pivets.
Yeah.
Talk about what Pivets brings to the MetroJets.
I mean, he really put a lot of work in last year. Very driven player as well. A sponge to information, wants to get better. I've been fortunate to know Luka for a few years, even going back to his high school days at St. Mary's. So everyone knows his shot, right? His offensive power inside the house, the way he releases a puck, but his decision-making in those offensive areas and his hockey IQs increase, to another level. And like I said, being the sponge that he is, and he wants to get better every day. He's out on the ice doing extra, taking advantage of the optionals, and wants to, be the best version of himself every day, and it's showing. So great to see other players stepping up in AJ's absence, as well as not just Luka, but Sutton and Stoner, and even Gomboski coming in, big guy net front. Sharon's getting some more PP time in front. So where we've lost in the lineup with AJ being out because of his size and his power, we've had a lot of guys step up, and as well as in the leadership roles as well.
Matt and I have used every single synonym possible when describing the captain, Jake Taylor.
Yeah.
Jake Taylor already this season, 2 goals, 20 assists, 22 points on the year, third highest scoring defenseman in the entire USPHL Premier. What are some of the intangibles that maybe Matt and I have not mentioned about Jake Taylor?
I mean, just where he's come from. I mean, the struggles he had his first year here,
oh my gosh.
I think is important to note for especially young players that come in. And obviously his leadership alone has really proven invaluable, right, as far as being able to give back to the young guys. But his story is one of that players need to understand in order to be the best version of themselves. And when he struggled, not only not being able to get ice time, but being scratched so many times and mentally stayed with it, you could see the player that was going to be, over the time that he put in here, but we didn't know to this level. And what we think is awesome is he's a player that gets better as the season goes on. He's a rep player where the more reps he gets, the more comfortable, the more confident he is, and he's feeling that already. So that's exciting. And then if we could just keep him healthy and keep him going, I know teams are zoning in on him more and more, and that actually creates a lot more options for guys, and a reason why a guy like Luka is scoring so much, especially on the power play, because people are really dialed into JT, and he does a great job selling his shot and making plays off that. So we're very fortunate to obviously have JT this year. He was adamant about coming back as last year and maximizing his opportunities collegially, and you're seeing it with the attention he's getting, the amount of schools that are reaching out.
He wears that C with pride, no doubt about it. Philippe Hall gets the call and goal this morning for the MetroJets, and old Randy Wilson, he keeps churning out those goaltenders, and Philip Hall, another example of that.
Yeah, and Philip's story is a unique one as well. I mean, we've been fortunate with our goalie system here, not only the players that come through and developed and moved up within our program, but we've been able to have some good contacts and connections from the Scandinavian side with some of my buddies and advisors we deal with, and they've been aces with the guys they send, the type of character, the work ethic, the human beings they are, and obviously their talent. But in Philip's situation, when he got here, he actually struggled. He really had a hard time, and it wasn't so much his fault. It's just kind of the nature of the beast of coming into an environment that's so different. First time playing on an NHL rink size, that's something people forget. Those adjustments took him a little bit longer, but because of his work ethic, his attitude, and his maturity, I mean, he's really been lights out and really given us another three-headed monster here. So we're excited to see where he continues to go, and I'm sure his family's watching, given the time difference, which is exciting, and he's doing awesome. He's a great kid, and we're happy to have him.
Yeah, I see him all the time at the dorm. He's just very relaxed, very happy. Final question for you before we let you go. You never want to look ahead as the Jets are playing the Bearcats here today, but next week, 2025 Coney Cup against Toledo Cherokee.
Always a good one. Anytime we play Toledo, it's obviously got a lot of history tied to it, but the Coney Cup's something that's built up every year, and a little different this year playing it early in the season because of some of the scheduling struggles we had, but nonetheless very exciting. Everyone's worked really hard to get there, and we got a meeting coming up to go over some of those details as well. But Kenny does a great job in Toledo with his staff, and obviously we take pride in what we do here. So I can only imagine it'll be another big weekend.
Well, Q, appreciate your time, and just so you know, earlier this weekend down in Fort Wayne, called a game with Kaylee Schrock, general manager, head coach of the Fort Wayne Spacemen. Had a great time. Yeah. Our traditional game at the USPHL Detroit Showcase, I've made the corporate decision.
Okay.
It's going to be the Columbus Mavericks Charlotte Rush on Saturday
that's a good
night.
one. Good
yes,
job.
Indeed.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
Yeah, we're really excited about the Charlotte Rush being here. Q, always appreciate your time.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Justin Kinville, Director of Hockey Operations, General Manager, Head Coach, Chief Bottle Washer, Head Janitor, everything.
Come on.
With the MetroJets Hockey Club. We'll take a short break, come right back for pregame ceremonies, opening and dropping the puck. You're watching MetroJets Hockey live exclusively on Black Bear TV. And welcome back to Mount Clemens Ice Arena. We're located approximately 30 minutes northeast of Motown, Detroit, in Mount Clemens, Michigan. Little Sunday morning USPHL Premier Hockey here at MCIA as the MetroJets will face off against the Bearcats Hockey Club. My name is Matt Preer, the voice of the MetroJets Hockey Club up high in the flight deck. Soon to be rejoined by Black Bear TV broadcast producer and color analyst Matt Naiman. Tyler Naiman, as always, manning the controls on the camera. And for the second game in a row, we're going to be missing our Mount Clemens Figure Skating Club on-ice reporter Sarah Vassar, who is on vacation this weekend, but she'll be back here with us next Friday, November 7th, our next home game here at Mount Clemens Ice Arena, the game one of the Coney Cup against the Toledo Cherokee. But Sarah Vassar wants me to tell you about the Mount Clemens Figure Skating Club, a member of the United States Figure Skating, USFS, where your focus in figure skating is individual, competition, testing, or recreational. MCFSC is for you. All these opportunities, as well as becoming a part of the spirit and family of figure skating, are available to you when you become a member. Golden Grease scratches for the game, before and after the game, located right across the street from MCIA, the official restaurant for the MetroJets Hockey Club. Scratches first for the Bearcats Hockey Club. Scratch number 35, scratch number 30 of Philip Tate. Scratch number 37 on Lucas Ross. Also scratch number 47 of Lucius Wagner. And number 29 of Frankie Cardarello. For the MetroJets, scratch number 3 of A.J. Zaccani, scratch number 18 of Corey Anderson, and scratch number 82 of Jakub Obcheka. Coming up here in just a couple minutes, Metro Junior Jets Hockey Organization starting lineups. The Metro Junior Jets, Mount Clemens Hockey Club, offer Little Jets Learn to Skate program, house and travel hockey programs for girls and boys. The Junior Jets are also the only organization in Michigan that fields a parent junior A hockey program. Matter of fact, there's 3 of them here at MCIA. A true development ladder. Perfect examples, Chase Martin, Jaden Provencher have gone all the way up the ladder of the Metro Junior Jets Hockey Organization, and they've learned from some of the most experienced coaches at Metro Detroit. That is the Metro Junior Jets Hockey Organization. So just about set to go, of course, as Q alluded to, 2025 USPHL Detroit Showcase coming up on November 21st to the 24th. Right here at Mount Clemens Ice Arena. It all starts on Friday, November 21st. First game right off the bat. Our visitors from the Southeast, so Charlotte Rush, will take on the Battle Creek Colonels.
And don't forget what game kicks this whole thing off.
That was it.
You got me.
I did.
I had to play it.
Yep, that is the game that actually kicks us off, a 12:30 face-off. right here on the primary range. The Charlotte Rush will play the Battle Creek Colonels. Then at 2 o'clock next door on Rink 2, it'll be the first elite game of the weekend. The MetroJets Elite will play the Charlotte Rush Elite. So the Rush kicking things off right away on Friday, November 21st, the 2025 USPHL Detroit Showcase. Of course, that night's going to be a great night. MJDP will kick things off against the Cincinnati Cyclones, looking to avenge that 4-2 loss yesterday in their second game of the day in Fort Wayne, Indiana, coming off that 4-0 victory over the Columbus Mavericks. The Cyclones taking it to the MetroJets development program by a score of 4-2 in the nightcap. Speaking of the Mavericks, they'll play the Chicago T-Rex also that Friday, November 21st, in the headlining game of that day. A 4:30 face-off between the MetroJets and the Toledo Cherokee, and a very special presentation that night at 7 o'clock. Some ACHA Division I college hockey. You turned me off there. Here at Mount Clemens Ice Arena.
I hit the wrong button.
As the Hope Flying Dutchman will take on the Indiana Tech Warriors.
That's actually the game that I was referring to. For some reason in my head, I thought that was actually starting the whole entire showcase. I have to admit, I did get the schedule.
Yeah.
I obviously didn't look at it yet.
So you made a mistake.
Yes, I did.
All right.
I will admit to my mistakes, Matt.
First mistake all season, man.
Oh, that is. And it'll be the last one because I don't make many.
No, neither do I. Starting on Metro Junior Jets Hockey Organization starting lineups. First for the visiting Bearcats Hockey Club. Starting in goal, the 18-year-old from Evansville, Indiana, the 35 of Max Hamrick. On defense, the 18-year-old from Val, Colorado, the 7 of Jacob Johnson. Alongside him, the 20-year-old from Buffalo, New York, the number 11 of Griffin McNamara. Starting at center, the 19-year-old from Ithaca, Michigan, the 13 of Callum Krause. Flanking him on his left side, the left wing, the 18-year-old from Wheatfield, New York, the 16 of Nathan Dunn. And on the right wing, the 19-year-old from Las Vegas, Nevada, the 42 of Caleb Bauer. General manager, head coach, the Bearcats Hockey Club is Corey Cannon, his first season behind the bench for the red, green, and black. For the MetroJets, starting in goal, the 19-year-old from Teleborg, Sweden, the number 30 of Philippe Hall. On defense, the 20-year-old from Port Huron, Michigan, the 4 of Jake Blum. And alongside him, the 20-year-old from Boise Shadow, Quebec, Canada, the 21 of Enric Fournier. Starting at center, the 20-year-old from Livonia, Michigan, the 89 of Aiden Sharon. On his left side, the left wing, the 18-year-old from Rockwood, Michigan, the 63 of Ryder Novak. And on the right wing, the 20-year-old from Macomb, Michigan, the 51 of Ryan Glomboski. Head coach of the MetroJets is Jamie Lovell, his 10th season behind the bench, with Director of Hockey Operations, General Manager Justin Kinville joining him bench side here this morning. As we get set to go here in just a matter of moments. As the PA voice of the Mount Clemens Ice Arena, Matt McKinder, back with us once again, giving us our starting lineups. Appreciate you joining us, kicking off your Sunday morning here at Mount Clemens Ice Arena. Some folks will be normally going to church. Well, this is our chapel here this morning, Mount Clemens Ice Arena. We certainly appreciate you hanging out with us here today. As Matt McKinder introduces the starters, it'll be Philippe Hall against Max Hamrick. Your goaltenders here this morning. Also want to mention the MetroJets development program will play the Chicago T-Rex down at the last day of the 2025 USPHL Midwest Showcase, while the MetroJets will play the Motor City Gamblers Elite here in just a little bit as we pause for the playing of our national anthem. Pre-game ceremony is complete. National anthem is played. It's time to play some USPHL Premier hockey on a Sunday morning here at Mount Clemens Ice Arena. Your referee is Tyler Burnett. The linesmen are Anthony Sintal and Brian Vanderlyn. As the MetroJets, of course, the home team wearing the home blue uniforms, the white and red trim. They'll be skating right to left on your television screen. While the Bearcats Hockey Club, who play their home game at the Cornerstone CFCU Arena in Lockport, New York, about 40 minutes northeast of Buffalo. They are the designated road team, of course, wearing the home road whites with the green, gray, and black trim. They'll be skating left or right on your Black Bear TV dials. We get set to go. Mentioned a little bit earlier, MetroJets Elite are playing the final day of their USPHL Midwest Showcase in Fort Wayne, Indiana. They're going to be taking on the Motor City Gamblers later on today. MetroJets Development Program will play the Chicago T-Rex down at PSM Ice House. That's an 11:30 face-off. So Matt Naiman, all three teams playing today. Two of them down in the Hoosier stage.
Going to be some good hockey there too.
For sure.
Be some good games.
Fournier puck goes wide and picked up there by Caleb Bauer. Bauer had it knocked away and picked up by Jake Blum. Blum over to Aiden Sharon. Sharon up to Ryder Novak. Novak picks it up. Send it across. Looking for Sharon. Was knocked away there by the 13 of Callum Krause. Krause trying to get it out. A little help from Dunn. Kept in by Fournier. Fires it towards referee Tyler Burnett. He's like, hey, man, it's too early for this.
Must have said something to him during warm-up.
Right? And Fournier may have even swore at him in French.
Yeah.
Picked up by Jake Blum. Both teams quick line change. Blum waiting for his team to complete their line change. Picked up there by the 21 of Fournier. Pass intercepted and comes back. The 7-6 of Ty Cornett. Knocked away by Jackson Stone. Stone now brings it out. Knocked away from him. Nice play by Peevitz for a little pickpocket. Sends it into the Bearcat zone. Hamrick will play it there for Jacob Johnson. Johnson trying to feed it out. Kept in. Fleming with a shot deflected by Majeski. A little bit more on Sutton Majeski here in a second. Milestone day for Sutton Majeski as Isaac Bunk goes after it.
Believe he hit that century mark.
Indeed, as Sutton Majeski playing his 100th career junior hockey game today. So congratulations to Sutton Majeski, adding in his time with the Sioux Thunderbirds, or Sioux Eagles, excuse me, the Northern Ontario Junior Hockey League and the Wisconsin Lumberjacks in the Superior International Junior Hockey League. So Sutton Majeski playing career game 100 today. So congratulations to the 20-year-old from Lakeport, Michigan. Career game 100 for Mr. Majeski. That just means he's old. No, I'm kidding.
That makes us ancient.
Yeah, no kidding. Face off one by the Jets. Picked up Jake Taylor with a shot. Goes up high and wide.
You know, if I was that young, I'd make all new mistakes.
Oh, no doubt about it. If I was that young, knowing what I know now, oh my goodness.
Yeah, I would have made different mistakes.
Yes, indeed. Picked up there by the 29 of Cautarello. His shot goes high and wide. Hartzell kicks it up. Now 2-on-1 if they hurry. Joel Patterson looking for Outman. Comes out and couldn't get the shot off. And Derek Johnson knocks in the neutral zone. Jake Taylor back over to Chase Martin. Martin will send it in. Bouncing puck on Hamrick. We'll leave it there for the 4 of Jude Alvarez. Alvarez had it knocked away. Comes back to Chase Frazier. Frazier now up to the 29 of Frankie Cardarella. His second game in a Bearcat uniform. Puck knocked off his stick by Jake Blum as he knocks Hartzell to the boards. Picked up by Jaden Provencher. Intercepted by Nathan Dunn with a shot. Blocked there by Outman. Comes back to Dunn. Nathan Dunn, definitely a much-needed input into this Bearcat lineup after missing yesterday's game.
Yeah, right now these Buffalo Bearcats, they're putting in the extra effort here in the zone. Looking good right now.
Joel Patterson, who was a scratch yesterday in the lineup today as he was swapped out. He swaps out for Corey Anderson. Was up here in the flight deck with us today.
Hey, get him on for a little bit, huh?
Maybe. He might swear, though. It's early. He hasn't had his coffee yet.
You're right.
Yeah. Picked up by Gabe Outman off the pass from Hartzell. The delayed penalty coming to the Bearcats. As they'll touch, and the first MetroJets Foundation power play of the morning. They were good yesterday. They were 2 for 2. As Nathan Dunn heads off, 2-minute minor for cross-checking. MetroJets 30.2%, went 2 for 2 yesterday. Have scored 13 power play goals and 43 opportunities to man advantage. Good for 7th best in the entire USPHL Premier. On the Bearcats, they got work to do in the penalty kill, 61%, as Jackson Stone shot to put them in the netting and out of play.
You know, the good thing that they have looking up for him right now is they have Hamrick in goal right now.
Yes,
he played
indeed.
a great game. If he keeps that up, it's going to be good for their penalty kill.
Hamrick stopping 23 of 24 shots he faced in relief of starting goaltender Philip Tate, who went down with a lower body injury. Peavitz over to Taylor. Taylor sends it across. Save made by Hamrick. Comes back to Peavitz on the rebound. Back over to Taylor. They'll try it again. Taylor now over to Jackson Stone. Stone right to Sharon, who sent it wide. The net comes off the moorings.
You know, Jets doing the same thing again, going for those tic-tac-toe plays, trying to get those goaltenders moving side to side, catch them back door.
Shots already 5-0 in favor of the Jets. 16-11 to go here in the first period. No score, just underway on a Sunday morning here at Mount Clemens Ice Arena. Getting us used to the showcase when we had those 8 o'clock games.
Oh, well, it's coming soon enough.
Yes, indeed. Oh, certainly appreciate the Tim Hortons coffee from Kathy Peacock, the mom of backup goaltender Evan Peacock today.
Yeah, that weekend we'll have so much coffee. We'll be tasting colors and seeing air. And
yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Jake Taylor brings it in. Seeing air, that's a good one.
That just popped in my head. The things that pop in my head sometimes, it can be dangerous.
Peavitz with a shot. Save made. Taylor with a backhand shot goes wide. Comes back to Peavitz on the rebound. Sends it up to Jackson Stone, the point. Stone over to Jake Taylor. Taylor with a shot and late rebound comes out, and Glomboski scores on the MetroJets Foundation power play. 3 for 3 this weekend on the MetroJets Foundation power play. That goal by Ryan Glomboski, the 20-year-old from Macomb, Michigan. His 7th goal of the season. 4th coming on the power play, and the Jets strike first. They lead 1-0. The MetroJets Foundation power play absolutely on fire right now. 3rd consecutive man advantage, Matt Naiman. 3rd consecutive power play goal. Icing the call. Ryan Glomboski, his 7th goal of the season from Jake Taylor and Aiden Sharon. At 4:39 of the first period to give the Jets a 1-0 lead. Ryan Glomboski has been a goal-scoring machine. Philippe Hall makes his first save of the morning. Varelli not out, kept in by Ty Cornell. The shot there was blocked by Varelli. Owen Coulter trying to dig it out as well. Ryan Glomboski, the scoring machine. 7 goals, no assist yet. We got to give him some assists. We know he can score.
Yeah, he needs to share.
Right. 4 of those 7 goals, Matt Naiman, have come on the power play for Glomboski.
And there's another shot.
And Philippe Hall makes a save. And let's meet Philippe Hall, starting goaltender for the MetroJets. He has been spectacular this year. 5-0 record. A 139 goals against average, 936 save percentage, 1 shutout this season. Another gem found by goaltending coach Randy Wilson.
Yeah, it's just amazing what he does. Can't talk enough about him. I mean, and it's good to see him here after he just had that hip surgery not too long ago, and that man's already back on his feet.
Aiden Hartzell battles there with a 7 of Jacob Johnson. Hartzell's gone down a couple times already this morning. Maybe he didn't get his Tim Hortons coffee.
There, didn't sharpen his skates.
Nice hustle by Nathan Dunn to negate the icing. As he gets the puck now, trying to feed it across. Knocked away by Joel Patterson. Now comes out to Gabe Altman. Too far for him. Kept in by the 24, Brandon Lindsay. Picked up there by Hartzell, knocked away by Callum Krause.
We are seeing more zone time
Yes,
by this Bearcat club in the offensive zone. So that's a good change. They need to be a little bit quicker on the passes, getting rid of that puck because the Jets are right there on them.
They had 2 shots the entire first period last night. They've already got 2 shots here this morning. As the puck picked up by Jacob Johnson. Johnson feeds it up to the 42 of Caleb Bauer. Caleb Simpson grabs it. A lot of Calebs in this game. Isaac Bunk will send it in. Hamrick will play it there for Johnson. Jacob Johnson, the former Battle Mountain Husky, Colorado High School hockey ranks. Feeds it up and to put it up in the rafters and not a play.
Almost hit Patterson right in the head.
Was trying to go for one of the holes up in the piping up there.
I'm waiting for that one.
So am I. We've been here 5 years. We still haven't seen one go right directly into one of the holes.
We've seen them disappear up into the insulation.
That's going to give Corey Anderson something to do. We want you to shoot a puck into one of the holes in the piping. All right, that's your assignment. Provencher will send it in. Picked up by Majeski over to Peevett. Peevett with a shot, saved by Hamrick. Rebound comes out to Jackson Stone. Stone over to Jake Blum. Blum sends it towards the net, wide. Peevett will grab it. Peevett's to Provencher. Provencher fires, saved by Hamrick, and he'll hang on. Now let's meet goaltender Max Hamrick. The 18-year-old from Evansville, Indiana. So far this season, he's 0-6 with a 728 goals against average and an 849 save percentage. But that's not been indicative of what he did yesterday. 23 shots, 24 shots, 23 saves in a relief effort yesterday for starting goaltender Philippe Tate.
Yeah, he did a fantastic job. I can't say enough about him. I mean, Tate came in real shaky, gave up those 7 goals, and he came in relief and did a great job.
Hall with a save. Rebound comes out. As a final note on Hamburg, starting the year with the Minnesota Outlaws over in the USPHL Premier North Division before coming to the Bearcats. Puck knocked over into the corner, met there by David King. King feeds it across for Ty Cornett. Cornett's seen a lot of action here at Mount Clemens Ice Arena, the former Motor City Gambler. Provencher, long pass was partially blocked by the 39 of Chase Frazier. And now picked up by Enric Fournier. Both teams going for wholesale changes. Jackson Stone to Sutton Majeski. Majeski puts on the brakes. Waits for reinforcements himself. Sends it towards the net. Bouncing puck. Doesn't get all the way through. Here come the Bearcats. Knocked away by Chase Martin. Sends it right back in. Jacob Johnson gets it out of the neutral zone. Enric Fournier will grab it. Gomboski, who opened the scoring, his 7th goal of the season from Jake Taylor and Aiden Sharon at 4:39. Jake Taylor, another assist. That's 21 this season already.
Yeah, Grant, I mean, that's why he's got that C. I mean, just unbelievable. We kind of felt and knew that was going to happen as we were talking over the summer, and he's just showing why he's got that veteran leadership.
Shot there, save made by Hamrick. Taylor now tied for 8th overall in the USPHL Premier in assists with 21. As he now moves into a tie with Lucas Lettel and Keegan Kaskowitz. And in addition to that, Matt Naiman, he is now the highest assist output by a defenseman in the USPHL Premier. Now shot there, save made as Hamrick without his stick makes a couple big saves. And Ty Cornett voicing his displeasure at everybody. He apparently did not go to Golden Creek this morning for a cup of coffee.
No, neither did I. But
thank you to Kathy Peacock.
That's right.
And Ty Cornett still chirping, and referee Tyler Burnett's had enough. He's heading to the box. And that's just undisciplined. As Cornett is still chirping. And he's in the head of the box.
And that's something that can just be so detrimental to the play of any hockey team. Because I'll tell you what, right now, so far, Buffalo is looking a lot better than they were yesterday. Even though they're down 1-0, there's been more offensive zone coverage that they've had in the Jets zone so far this period than they had all first period last game.
A 2-minute monitor for unsportsmanlike conduct on Ty Cornett of the Bearcats will put the Jets right back in the MetroJets Foundation power play. And again, Matt Namath, that is just discipline.
Yeah, it's
That's
just
all that is.
You're hurting the team. You're shooting yourself in the foot. It's I can't say enough about it. I mean, it's just you get upset, keep your mouth shut, and play your game.
You don't want to give the hottest power play in the entire league another opportunity. They scored the last 3 power plays. Picked up by Derek Johnson on the turnover. Everett Fournier knocks him off the puck. Ty Cornett, 2-minute monitor for unsportsmanlike conduct at 9:45 of the first period. And the Jets now, their second power play, they're 1 for 2. And
the rare icing on a power play.
Yes, indeed.
Wow.
Yeah.
Looking for that long stretch pass. It was just outside, and Coulter was just not able to touch it.
As we mentioned yesterday, the Jets, perfect 2 for 2 on the power play. Face off deep in the Jets zone on the rare icing call on a power play. Jamie Lovell's going to make him skate laps for that.
He was not happy. I tell him and Q all the time, I wish we could just get a camera just on Jamie Lovell.
Just on Jamie.
The look on his faces with stuff, and it's just, I look at him all the time when he's out there on the bench, and I love it.
Jackson Stone with the puck.
But that just goes to show you how passionate he is about the players in the game.
For sure. Stone steps up, fires off the shoulder of Hamrick. No one knew where it was briefly, but now fired down by Yuli Kankila. 45 seconds left in the power play. Picked up by Peavitz. They scored in their last 3 consecutive power plays. They can make it 4 in a row. We'll see. They got 30 seconds left and try to make it happen. Picked up by Peavitz. Peavitz, picked off there. 2-on-1. Had Nathan Dunn trying to feed it up. Knocked away by Luka Peavitz. Nice defensive play. Almost had the 39 of Chase Frazier on a break. 15 seconds left in the power play. Here comes Sutton Majeski. One last opportunity, the man advantage. Majeski knocked away by Jacob Johnson. Sharon now picks it up. 5 seconds left. Over to Glomboski. And the power play streak is over. Both teams back to full strength. Majeski over to Stone. Stone steps up. Looking over to Peavitz. He finds Peavitz. Feeds it back over to Ryan Glomboski. Glomboski now. Backhand pass over to Peavitz. Peavitz sends it behind the net for Aiden Sharon. Sharon has Glomboski.
They were literally like tied together. Their skates were. That's something I've never seen before. Their boots were actually intertwined. They were stuck together.
7:51 to go. So good news for the Bearcats. They're 1 for 2 in the penalty kill.
And that's good. You know, we've been seeing more, like I said, more zone time. They are playing a better game than yesterday.
7:51 to go here in the first period. Shots 12-4 in favor of the Jets. And the big thing for the Bearcats, they're getting shots. And there's another one saved by Philippe Paul.
They're already in just over the halfway mark of the first period. They're halfway there of the total amount of shots that they had in all last game.
Yes, indeed. That was shot number 5 on goaltender Philippe Paul.
Good on them, putting on that pressure. They're playing the way they need to play.
7:40 to go here in period number 1. Puck sent down. Ty Cornett back on the ice. Knocks his man down. Picked up there by Gabe Altman. That was Aiden Hartzell, who's gone down a lot today. Hartzell may have an equipment issue. He has gone down more this game than he has the entire season. Picked up there. And offside the call. Reminder a little bit later today, MetroJets Development Program, who are 1-2 down at the USPHL Midwest Showcase. They will play the Chicago T-Rex, 11:30 a.m. face-off.
They're going to be seeing a lot of Chicago teams here.
Oh, no doubt. Our good buddy Bryce Ryder, the voice of the Fort Wayne Spaceman, will be on the call of that game. And then later on today, 11 a.m., MetroJets, Motor City Gamblers Elite. The Gamblers franchise is still around. It's off the post was Owen Coulter. So a little explanation. This Bearcats Hockey Club is the former Motor City Gamblers franchise. Though the Motor City Gamblers brand still exists on the U18 AAA Elite side.
Yeah.
Saw Jason McCrimmon yesterday down at PSM Ice House. Good to catch up with him.
Yeah, they skate out of the Fraser Ice Arena, or the Big Boy Arena in Fraser. Oh, what an opportunity there. That was just, man, taken away. Good job by Provencher.
Provencher, nice little stick handle. Shot, save made. Provencher is a magician with that stick. My goodness.
He's smooth.
Yes, very smooth. He's McKenna Baker-esque. You know what I mean?
With speed. McKenna Baker with speed.
Yes, he's McKenna Baker with speed. Jackson Stone sends it across. Saved by Hammer. Rebound up. Chase Martin who scores! Chase Martin makes it 2-0. The Metro Junior Jet graduate, the 18-year-old from Macomb, Michigan. His second goal of the season. And the Jets lead by a score of 2-0. There's a nice rebound by Martin, and he backhanded pass. Goaltender Max Hamrick. And it's 2-0 Jets.
That's just something you don't want to do with this Jets team right now, is ever leave a rebound out front with guys sitting out front. You can't do that.
No, you can't. Luca Pivas brings it in, sends it across over to Jay Taylor. Taylor with a shot was blocked. Now comes back, and here come the Bearcats again. Taylor knocks that away. It was Chase Martin, his second goal of the season from Jackson Stone and Sutton Majeski at 14:09 to give the Jets a 2-0 lead. Sutton Majeski continues to add to his weekend with an assist. 6 points in a period, in one game and a third of a first period.
Yeah, just unbelievable the way that young man's just been playing.
I'll tell you this, if he ain't USPHL Premier Great Lakes Division Offensive Player of the Week,
we need to have a conversation with those guys.
Indeed. Face off to the right of goaltender Max Hamrick. Knocked away. Glomboski almost had an opportunity there.
Coffee's like 8 feet away.
Oh, yeah. Let me grab your coffee for you. We gotta get into the Kathy Peacock coffee.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
And a penalty coming. Penalty coming, and it's
coming off the bench.
Yeah, Jackson Stone is going to get a 2-minute minor for unsportsmanlike.
I don't know what that was. Even Quinville had a little puzzled look on his face.
He must have said something that the referee, Tyler Burnett, did not like at all.
And that's something you don't see very often.
No.
You get a referee skating by, and all of a sudden, he blows the whistle, and you're out of here. You're sitting. You don't see that. So I'm not sure what was said. So
referee Tyler Burnett is letting both teams know he ain't putting over their guff.
Yeah.
That's a second unsportsmanlike conduct penalty already this game. And that'll put the Jets and the taking to the mat. Michigan Athlete Training penalty kill. And they are 92%, have scored 6 shorthanded goals. 5th best in the league. They're 10th best overall in the penalty kill. Well, the Bearcats will go on the power play for the first time. They got work to do, 6.5%. Have only scored 3 power play goals in 46 opportunities with the man advantage.
It's just something this Bearcat club's going to have to do. You noticed on that first bit of power play there when they were in the Jet zone. 4 guys over on the near side boards right there. They got to spread out. They got to move that puck around.
Automatic habit. Just sent Sarah Vassar the text for who our first period interview is going to be. And then I forgot that Sarah Vassar is on vacation today.
Stop bugging her. Let her enjoy her peace and quiet. She doesn't
Right.
need to hear from you, Matt.
Yeah, I just sent it to her. I'm like, oh. Well, I just sent it to you too as well.
Okay. Well, I don't want to hear from you either.
Oh, shush. Picked up there by Chase Frazier. Frazier to Jacob Johnson. Jacob Johnson feeds it over in the corner to the 91 of Derek Johnson. No relation. Frazier backhands it back for Derek Johnson. Knocked away by Ryder Novak, whose pressure is there by Chase Frazier. Picked up there by Conquila. Conquila sends it behind the net. Now Emmerich Fournier comes after it. Fournier will just send it down.
Oh, Novak was looking.
Yes, he was. And here come the Bearcats one more time. Bearcats trying to get something going. Looking for their first goal of the weekend here at Mount Clemens Ice Arena. They only had one power play opportunity yesterday. Shot over the shot. Philippe Hall slides across. Makes a save. Gabe Outman trying to get it away from the 29 of Frankie Cardarella.
Right now, Blum's out there. Oh, he was out front without a stick, and Evangelista gave him his stick.
Nathan Dunn with a shot, saved by Hall. And the Jets back to full strength, so 1 for 1 on the ticket to the mat. Michigan athlete training penalty kill. Puck comes across for Relly. We'll send it in. Gabe Outman lurking, gets it across. Was looking for Gianluca Varelli. 2:30 to go here in the first period. Ty Cornett wraps it around the boards for the 15 of David King. King will bring it in. Send it to the neutral zone. Provencher will bring it in himself. Pinching in from the blue line. Sends it towards the net. Doesn't get all the way through. Now collected there by the 13 of Callum Krause. For Nathan Dunn. Dunn, the 18-year-old from Wheatfield, New York. Was a scratch yesterday. Back in the lineup today. Provencher kicks it over to Gabe Outman, who kicks it to Dale Patterson with a shot. Was deflected wide. Minute 50 to go.
Oh, boy, here we go. It's going to be a penalty on the Jets. That's going to be on Provencher.
Yeah, Provencher. Just Aiden Hutchison, the Bearcat player.
Wow.
Nathan Dunn. And now Ty Cornett. And again, referee Tyler Burnett is not putting up with anything. Nathan Dunn had some words for Provencher. Provencher was going to get the original penalty. Now Nathan Dunn's going to the box for his mouth. Tyler Burnett, referee, is not playing around. And Corey Cannon would like an explanation as to why.
You know, and they did mention that to us yesterday.
Yeah.
And, you know, when we were talking outside just outside here, and they mentioned that to us yesterday, that, you know, some of these boys just, that they get themselves in trouble doing that.
They like to chirp.
And I'll tell you what, you don't see that too often with the Jets, especially when you got Jamie and Q on the bench. They will get on you real quick on something like that. They do not like it.
I mean, whatever Nathan Dunn did originally really perturbed Jaden Provencher, because he flat out, Aiden Hutchison tackled Nathan Dunn.
Yeah, and, you know, with the referee making the calls like that too as well, especially with guys, you know, smarting off, saying something, whatever it may be, you put a target on you. They're just going to keep an eye on you. So every little thing that you do from here on out then is going to be under a microscope.
So the original penalty was Jaden Provencher, a 2-minute monitor for roughing. And then Nathan Dunn, a 2-minute monitor for unsportsmanlike.
Yeah.
So the Bearcats had a power play until Nathan Dunn started chirping. Again, just undisciplined. We stay 5-on-5. That was originally going to be a Bearcat power play. Luka Pivas Sends it up to Chase Martin. Bouncing puck. Couldn't keep it in. Coming up at the end of this period will be the National Coney Island first period interview.
I promise I'll be nice this time, Matt.
Please do.
Okay. I did enjoy that, though.
Less than a minute remaining here in the first period. Shot there by Bunk goes to the side of the net. Picked up by Hartzell. Hartzell now kept in by Bunk. Bunk, the second effort, sends it across with Majeski. Majeski to Peters with a
What
shot.
a stop.
Saved by Hamrick. And now picked up by the 19 of Landon Shirley, and Hamrick makes a save with 34 seconds to go.
I tell you what, right now, Hamrick is just doing a great job. Now the Bearcats are still down 2-0, same as yesterday going into the second period. But Bearcats also have some more shots on goal, which is a good thing to see. They've also killed off a penalty, another good thing to see for the Bearcats club. So they are playing better so far with just 30 seconds left here. And Bunk tries to put it back in, not able to do so, intercepted, and Sharon takes a fall down to the ice. That was a nasty, oh boy, we're going to have another penalty here. It's going to be a slash. I'm not sure what's... Well, I'll tell you what, he is not playing right now. Again, the Bearcats just seem to be shooting themselves in the foot, but that one there was on initially on the Bearcats, and the Jets then a little something there, a little extra that he did not like. So again, another power play negated. 24.2 seconds left with a 2-0 MetroJets lead. Right now down to 10 seconds. Jets able to keep it in, put it down low, and that is gloved down by Hamrick. .1 seconds left here as the faceoff is going to be on the glove side of Hamrick, far side of the ice. And that's going to do it for the first period. Jets up 2-0. Got Matt Preer heading down to the ice for an interview right now, as he is going to be speaking to Glambowski, number 51. He's got a goal here in this first period. So I apologize if you guys did hear that out there. But here is Matt Preer speaking with Ian Glambowski, number 51, with a goal here in this first period.
Appreciate you, Matt. Thank you so much. Ryan Glambowski standing by here for our National Coney Island first period interview. And Ryan, one thing's for certain, we got to get you some assists, man. 7 goals, no assists yet. But talk about that first goal to open the scoring for the MetroJets. Not only your 7th goal of the season, 4th on the power play.
Yeah, every game we get excited when there's a power play. We know we're good. I just found the open ice, kicked it to my stick, put it in, and it's team effort. Couldn't have done without the point shot and the deflection. So
we're 13 games into the season. This is your 7th game of the year. How you've been settling in nicely now with the MetroJets Hockey Club?
Oh yeah, it's a great group of guys. I feel right at home here. Feel great.
And you're tall, man. God, man, I thought I was kind of a tall guy, but man, you're tall. Good to have you with us, my friend. Thank you so much. Ryan Glambowski, our National Coney Island first period interview. We'll take a short timeout, about 7 to 8 minutes or so, and come back for first period recap and start the second period. You're watching MetroJets Hockey live exclusively on Black Bear TV. And welcome back to Mount Clemens Ice Arena. We're located approximately 30 minutes northeast of Motown, Detroit, in Mount Clemens, Michigan. A little Sunday morning USPHL Premier Hockey League action here in Mount Clemens, Michigan. The score at the end of one period of play, the MetroJets 2, the Bearcat Hockey Club 0. My name is Matt Preer, the voice of the MetroJets Hockey Club up high in the flight deck alongside Matt Naiman. Our Black Bear TV broadcast producer and color analyst, Tyler Naiman, manning the controls of the camera. And normally, Mount Clemens Figure Skating Club on-ice reporter Sarah Vassar would be lurking about the building in search of her latest prey. But she's on vacation. We miss you, Sarah.
Well, at least she's enjoying herself. I'm here with you.
Hey! I thought we were friends, man.
Oh, man, I love this.
But we'll get Sarah Vassar back next Friday, our next home game here at Mount Clemens Ice Arena, against the Toledo Cherokee. Game 1, the 2025 Coney Cup. Vital Title Insurance Agency pregame show at 7 o'clock. Face-off at 7:30. But now time for the National Coney Island first period recap. National Coney Island has been in business since 1965, celebrating their 60th anniversary this calendar year, and currently owns and operates over 20 restaurants here in southeastern Michigan. Corporate headquarters are located just down the road in Roseville, home of the original location. Call 1-888-44-CONEY and order now. That does sound like pretty good for lunch, but my heart's set on Buscemi's Pizza, though. But National Coney Island does sound good.
That is good, especially if you can get in that store there and get it while it's fresh right out of the oven. Oh, man, it is good.
I'll sit there and I'll wait the 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Make it fresh. Shots on goal in that first period. Bearcats Hockey Club with 5. MetroJets with 17. And the MetroJets started things off on the MetroJets Foundation power play. Ryan Gomboski, our National Coney Island first period interview, picking up his 7th goal of the season on the assist from Jay Taylor and Aiden Sharon. That came at 4:39 to give the Jets a 1-0 lead. Then Chase Martin bagging in the rebound off a shot by Jackson Stone. Martin, Metro Junior Jets Hockey Organization graduate, picks up his 2nd goal of the season on the assist from Jackson Stone. And Sutton Majeski, celebrating his 100th career junior hockey game, draws a secondary assist. That came at the 14:09 mark to give the Jets a 2-0 lead.
Well, the thing I can tell you right now is this Bearcats club is going to have to start taking control of their players and just get them to play the game. Don't worry about anything else. Play the game. And they've shot themselves in the foot twice. They had 2 potential power plays because their players just couldn't keep their mouths shut.
A lot of chirping, that's for sure.
It continued coming off the ice. It just kept going.
One other game going on as the 4th and final day of the 2025 USPHL Midwest Showcase happening down at PSM Ice House in Fort Wayne, Indiana. A big heavyweight matchup. The Midwest Division leading Fort Wayne Spacemen taking on the Southeast Division leading Hampton Roads Whalers. And the Whalers up 1-0, 14:11 to go in the second half.
Yeah, that's going to be a game right there. Because I'll tell you, Fort Wayne's no joke this year.
No, they're not. And Hampton Roads looking to go 4-0 down at Fort Wayne. They started the weekend off with a victory over the MetroJets development program on Friday, a 5-2 count. And they are 3-0, looking to go 4-0 against the host, Fort Wayne Spacemen. Other games with relevance. The MetroJets development program, who are 1-2 down the USPHL Midwest Showcase, they'll wrap up their time in Fort Wayne, Indiana. A date with the Chicago T-Rex, 11:30 face-off. The Red River Spartans, they're 3-0 down at Fort Wayne. They're going to wrap up their showcase against the Chicago Crush at 1:30 p.m. And going through the rest of the schedule, that's it with relevance to the Great Lakes Division. So a busy day on a Sunday in USPHL Premier Play. Over on the elite side, MetroJets about to take on the Motor City Gamblers. 11 a.m. face-off coming up here in about 7 minutes down at PSM Ice House in Fort Wayne, Indiana. MetroJets Elite 2-1 this weekend down at Fort Wayne.
Yeah, they've done a good job. They had the one close game that that was a nail-biter game right there.
Yeah,
that really was.
Against the undefeated Chicago Crush, who
Yes.
went 12-0 with that 5-2 victory yesterday over the Jets. But the Jets Elite with victories over the Chicago Cougars and the Red River Spartans Elite. Grayson LaPree's back from a lower body injury. He has responded. He's got 2 goals and 2 assists this weekend.
Yeah, he's really opened up, and hopefully he can stay healthy through the season, because he's going to be some good help for that Jet squad.
We talked about Sutton Majeski being about a shoe-in for the USPHL Premier Great Lakes Division Offensive Player of the Week. Grayson LaPree's up for that USPHL Elite Midwest Division Offensive Player of the Week honors. Get set to go for the second period. MetroJets, of course, the home team wearing the patriotic blue uniforms, white and red trim. They're skating left to right on your television screen with the Bearcats Hockey Club. The road team wearing the road whites with the green, gray, and black trim. They're skating right to left on your Black Bear TV dial. A lot of penalties for chirping.
Yeah.
In this game.
Like I said, and the Bearcats didn't look all that bad in the power play. They did a decent job. That's why they had the 5 shots, the half of the total what they had all last game.
Aiden Sharon for the Jets, Ty Cornett for the Bearcats, both still in the penalty box. Cornett, a 2-minute minor for slashing. Aiden Sharon, a 2-minute minor for embellishment. Those are coincidental minors, so we are 5-on-5. Hamrick pads it over to the corner for Jude Alvarez. Kept in by Gianluca Varelli. Varelli now over to Joel Patterson. Patterson to Chase Martin, who scored the second goal. Over to Jake Taylor, who's got an assist today. Shot into the glove of Max Hamrick with 18:54 to go here in the second period.
Hamrick he's just looking really comfortable in between the pipes with the way he's gloving that puck down. He's looking good.
So Jaden Provencher is back on the ice after his minor for roughing. Nathan Dunn is back on the ice after his 2-minute minor for unsportsmanlike conduct, which carried over from the first period. So soon we'll have empty penalty boxes again. Coulter trying to feed it over to Evangelista. Kicks it over to Varelli instead, over to Chase Martin. Martin sends it across, and Hamrick with a glove save. 18:35 to go here in the second period. After today, the Bearcats will head back to Lockport, New York for a couple home games next weekend for the Bearcats. Bouncing puck goes wide. Bearcats will host the Fresh Coast Freeze next Friday and Saturday, November 7th and 8th. They're at Cornerstone CFCU Arena in Lockport, New York. A pair of dates with the Freeze. Then they have a rare off non-divisional road trip to Revolution Ice Center in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, and they score 3-0 MetroJets. As Gianluca Varelli bags it home. The 19-year-old from Utica, Michigan makes it 3-0 as Varelli, his second goal of the season. For the MJDP graduate, if you will, moved across the locker room for this season. Varelli last year, 6 goals, 10 assists, 16 points on the year. So far now, 2 goals, 2 assists, 4 points for the Jets. And Gianluca Varelli makes it 3-0 for the Jets. On the assist from Sandro Evangelista, and Owen Coulter at 1:53 has given the Jets a 3-0 lead. Gomboski grabs it, feeds it up to Luka Pivas. Pivas back to Gomboski. Kicks it over back to Pivas. Knocked away. Isaac Bunt grabs it now for Jake Taylor. Taylor will send it in. Hamrick leaves it there for the 24 of Brandon Lindsay. Lindsay trying to feed it across over to Chase Frazier. Now back to Pivas. Pivas grabs it behind the net. Off the boards to Jake Taylor. Taylor over to Sutton Majeski with a shot partially blocked by Derek Johnson, and here come the Bearcats the other way. Candarella, pressure by Johnson with a shot, save made, rebound, scores! Derek Johnson puts the Bearcats on the board for the first time this weekend.
There you go. It's just what I was talking about. We've seen more zone pressure by the Bearcats Hockey Club so far this game, and I believe that's going to be their 7th shot, I believe, of the game.
Derek Johnson, the 19-year-old from Buffalo, New York, his 8th goal of the season has put the Bearcats on the board. They trail 3-1. Nice setup by Frankie Cardarella as Johnson, a blast through the pad, the goaltender Philippe Hall. And the Bearcats on the board for the first time this weekend. Johnson from Cardarella and Ty Cornett at 2:48. Ty Cornett all over the score sheet today. Now picked up by Ryder Novak. Novak back over to Simpson, who's trying to feed it back to Novak. Oh. And Novak goes crashing in the boards. Kept in by Isaac Bunk. Bunk will bring it in. He'll bring it in himself. Little sidestep, and Hamrick covers. Boy, Ty Cornett did not have a coffee this morning. He didn't have a bagel. He didn't have something this morning.
He didn't eat his Wheaties.
No. Derek Johnson, his 8th of the season, from Frankie Cardarella and Ty Cornett at 2:48 has put the Bearcats on the board. Interesting of note, this is the 14th game of the season for the Bearcats. That is only their 30th total goal this season. And Derek Johnson has 8 of them.
Yeah, it's not a good way to go. You know, averaging 2 a game. It's tough. It's tough to win games that way.
Outland with a shot, save made. Caleb Simpson had the original shot was blocked. Bouncing puck goes back over into the corner, met there by the 53 of Elias Olsen. Olsen now to Callum Krause, who knocked in the neutral zone. Patterson lost it in skates. Picked up by Tyler Fleming. Fleming tipped in by Caleb Simpson. And now picked up by the 24 Brandon Lindsay. Lindsay now. Cross-ice pass. Almost kept in by Owen Coulter. So Derek Johnson pulls the Bearcats within 1-2. They trail 3-1. Coulter lets it go for Gabe Outland with a side angle shot, and Hamrick covers it with 15:32 to go here in period number 2. Shots 4-2 in favor of the Jets, 21-7 overall. I'm just about coffeeed out.
Nope.
But gotta finish the Kathy Peacock coffee.
You gotta finish the free ones.
Yes, indeed.
You have to.
Thank you, Kathy Peacock.
Again.
She keeps us fed and watered, doesn't she?
Yes, she does.
Perfect.
We didn't get any more cookies because I'm sure you ate them all.
Oh, I still got some at home.
I see.
Well, you guys had a couple each.
I had 1.
Well, Tyler had 7.
Yeah.
So I had 2.
But hopefully, come showcase time, we'll have some more cookies. We'll have some cookies from Sarah.
Yes.
Yeah. You have to instead of texting her who you're going to interview,
text her cookie.
Text her. We need cookies.
Yes. Lucky fan.
Or some good brownies.
Lucky fan from Chesterfield, Michigan, picked up a souvenir puck.
Sure, that wasn't Dave.
And he threw it back. Yeah. Puck comes across, picked up by Kreitis. Coulter sent it towards the net, knocked away. Now here comes Joe Kreitis. The 18-year-old from Cheektowaga, New York. Sends it over in the corner. The former West Seneca Warhawk. Shot there, goes off the side of the net. Picked up by Conquila. Over to the 19 of Landon Shirley. Knocked away by Owen Coulter. Now Coulter to the Ada Sandro Evangelista. Coulter pass over to Aiden Hartzell. Hartzell knocks in the neutral zone, knocks his man to the ice. That was the 7 of Jacob Johnson. Conquila's pass intercepted by Ryan Glomboski, but knocked away from him by the 15 of David King. King will bring it in. Shot, save made by Philippe Hall. Here comes Aiden Sharon the other way. Sharon up to Glomboski. Glomboski back to Sharon. Backhand shot off the pad. A goaltender, Max Hamrick. Hartzell keeps it in, sends it to the corner for Glomboski. Gomboski lost it in the skates. Met there by Jacob Johnson. Comes back to Taylor at the point. Taylor sends it towards the net. We're looking for the tip from Gomboski. Sharon knocks a stick out of the hands of the 15 of David King. As Cooper Moses overskated the puck. Knocked away there by the 17 of Anthony Van Zandt. Chase Martin backhands it for Taylor. Taylor pressured there by the 17 of Van Zandt. The 18-year-old from North Canton, Ohio. Former Connecticut Junior Ranger. Gomboski sends it over into the corner. Ryder Novak goes after it. Was met there by the forward, Jude Alvarez. Right out in front, Novak scores! Ryder Novak on the turnover. And Ryan Gomboski may have got his first assist. As Gomboski fed it to Ryder Novak. And Novak, the 18-year-old from Rockwood, Michigan, his 5th goal of the season. It's 4-1 Jets. And I do believe, Matt Naiman, that Ryan Gomboski got his first assist. Four to 1 as Ryder Novak. And here come the Jets again. Majeski with a shot off the post. Rebound comes out. Back over to Fleming. Fleming to Bunk. Bunk with a shot saved by Hamrick. And indeed, Ryder Novak, his 5th of the season, from Ryan Gomboski and Sutton Majeski. At 6:48. Majeski with a wraparound attempt, and Hamrick makes a save with 12:43 to go here in the second period. So Ryder Novak, his 5th of the season from Ryan Gomboski, his first assist, and Sutton Majeski at 6:48.
Majeski again.
Again.
Wow.
If Sutton Majeski is not a shoe-in for the USPHL Premier Great Lakes Division Offensive Player of the Week.
Unbelievable.
That's 7 points in 2 games for Majeski. Fleming, your reigning USPHL Premier Great Lakes Division Defensive Player of the Week, sent it over into the corner. Peevich to Majeski. Majeski wide open. Hartzell had a stick limited at the last second.
Good job tying that puck up, tying those sticks up right there in front.
Isaac Bunk, pressured there by Nathan Dunn, wraps around the boards for Tyler Fleming. Puck comes out now, Luka Peevich. Peevich, backhand shot to Hamrick, and he covers it up. And Peevich and Cornett just cannot stay away from each other.
Good thing they're not teammates.
No doubt.
Jeez.
Ty Cornett, the 20-year-old from Dearborn, Michigan.
Kind of looks like a bad marriage out there.
No doubt. Man. Faced off to the right, a goaltender Max Hamrick, his blocker side. Won by Joel Patterson. Outman to Bunk. Bunk. Isaac Bunk top of the face-off circle, shot up high. Comes back to Fleming, who fires it. Save made. Rebound. Scores! Gabe Outman. 5-1 Jets. Gabe Outman, the 19-year-old from Cadillac, Michigan. His 3rd goal of the season. And the Jets now starting to open things up. They lead 5-1.
You know, the same stories coming out, just like happened yesterday. Bearcats were right in the game coming into the second period, and the wheels fall off. It's just unbelievable.
And General Manager, head coach of the Bearcats, Corey Cannon, calling a timeout to gather up his troops. 5-1 the score. As Tyler Naiman's eating again, I can't believe it.
It's a sandwich. He doesn't know what it is.
It's a sandwich.
I know I got one too.
Tyler, that's called a sandwich. You eat that. Is what you do. You don't
it has egg, sausage, and cheese on it.
Yeah, that actually looks really good. Man, now I'm hungry. Jeez. Yeah, I'll take a bite.
There you go. So what do you got to say for yourself, Matt? Come on, Matt. Let's go, Matt.
Gabe Outman, his 3rd of the season from Caleb Simpson and Henrik Fournier.
That's awesome.
At the 8th minute mark. Man, that's a good sandwich. Where's it from? Oh, that's Burger King? Wow.
Oh, that is a Burger King one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is. I haven't had a breakfast sandwich from Burger King in ages.
Food all over my computer screen. Really good. That was good. Gabe Outman, his third of the season from Caleb Simpson and Henrik Fournier at the 8-minute mark, has given the Jets a 5-1 lead. Back over to Henrik Fournier. Fournier with a shot, save, rebound, and Joel Patterson couldn't pull the trigger. And Ty Cornett is there again. An absolute catalyst today for the Bearcats, Ty Cornett. So Gabe Outman. Interesting to note about Gabe Outman, Matt. 3 goals, 8 assists, 11 points already this season. All of last year, he had 7 goals, 12 assists for 19 points.
Yeah, he's well on his way to having himself a fantastic season.
Second year with the Jets for the former Cadillac Viking. Fournier with a shot deflected up high. Joel Patterson was right there. Caleb Simpson back to Patterson, looking for Blum, who was pinching in. And here come the Bearcats the other way. Conquila had knocked away by Outman, but offside. The call, 11:18 to go here in the second period.
Patterson got caught in the back, wasn't able to make it back out over the blue line in time to get back into the zone.
Looking to see if the Jets Elite game has started yet. They're just in the warm-ups now. MJDP, Chicago T-Rex at 11:30 a.m. Before those two teams come home, you talk about road trips. MJDP and MetroJets Elite, after spending the weekend in Fort Wayne, the next 2 weekends will be at Summit Ice Center in Chicago, in Lockport, Illinois, outside of Chicago. A 3-game set, November 7th to the 9th, against the Chicago Crush next weekend. And then November 14th to the 16th, right back at Summit Ice Center, as DP and Elite will both play the Chicago T-Rex Premier and Elite teams.
And then back here for the showcase.
Then back here for the 2025 USPHL Detroit Showcase. That's the next home games for MJDP and Elite.
Yeah.
Good to spend some time with the boys this weekend down in Fort Wayne. Chase Martin looking for Gomboski. Backhanded for Jake Taylor. Taylor fires. Looking for the deflection by Novak. Knocked away. Novak. Nice hand-eye coordination. Sends it back for Gomboski. Gomboski to Novak with a shot. Was blocked. Ryder Novak does not stop.
No.
He just does not stop. Jake Taylor brings it in. Taylor was looking for the 89 of Aiden Sharon. As Sharon dumped to the ice by Ty Cornett. Cornett's all over the ice today. Back over to Taylor. Taylor with a shot. And Hamrick makes the save. And Sharon and Cornett, a little chirping going on.
Again.
Ty Cornett has been involved in everything today for the Bearcats.
Yes, look who's going to the box.
And look who's going to the box. Ty Cornett, 2-minute Myra cross-checking. Jets go back on the MetroJets Foundation power play. They're 1 for 2 today. Boy, Ty Cornett all over the score sheet, and not necessarily in a good way. But he does have 1 assist today. He did not have his coffee and donuts this morning. We're going to have to send Corey Anderson to Tim Hortons to go get him a coffee. And Corey Anderson wisely says no. Picked up by Luka Pivets.
Question is would he get us a coffee?
I think he would. Taylor to Majeski to Pivets. Into the big paw of Max Hamrick. Big stop by Hamrick to keep this game 5-1. Yeah, Corey, that's a good question. Would you get us coffee, wouldn't you? Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'm coffeeed out, though. I'm good right now.
Without hesitation.
But during the Detroit Showcase, we were going to put in our coffee order, all right? Well, one of the times you're not playing. How about that? Pivets now over to Sharon. Sharon backhand pass to Ryan Gomboski. Gomboski to Pivets. Peevitt's back to Gomboski, top of the face-off circle to Sutton Majeski, who couldn't convert on the one-timer. Taylor back over to Peevitt. Peevitt steps in, fires, save, rebound, another save by Hamrick. Max Hamrick keeping his team in this one. They trail by 4. Sharon with a shot to put it up high and wide.
Tell you, with the quality shots that the Jets are getting now, Hamrick right now is the reason why this isn't a 10-1 hockey game.
Shot 16-3 in the second period, 33-8 overall.
But again, going back to the small things right now, the Bearcats they were only in the second period and they almost got as much shots as they had whole last game. So that's, you gotta look at the small things.
Fleming's shot saved by Hamrick. By the way, a couple of assist changes on that Gabe Outman fifth goal. Outman from Tyler Fleming and Isaac Bunk at the 8-minute mark. It was originally Caleb Simpson and Henrik Fournier on the assist. That's been changed to Tyler Fleming and Isaac Bunk.
Surprised they didn't put Majeski on there.
Right.
Again.
Well, he's on the he was on the ice. And Tyler Fleming goes back after it. Derek Johnson is there. Tyler Fleming. Grandpa in the stands as always. Makes the trip up from Essex, Ontario, outside of Windsor to come watch his grandson.
I got a good buddy of mine lives in Essex.
Fleming steps up, fires, save made by Hamrick. Hamrick could see 40 shots before the second period's over.
Yeah. But considering he's playing a good game. He made
really
some fantastic saves.
He earned the start from yesterday's performance, stopping 23 of 24 shots he faced.
Yeah, coming in cold like he did.
Yeah, after Philippe Tate went down with a lower body injury. Bunked to Fleming. Fleming with a shot. Broken stick on Derek Johnson. Hartzell trying to feed it to Patterson. It's basically 5 on 3.5 at the moment. Knocked away there by Alvarez. And picking up with a blocker hand was Max Hamrick. He's saving the puck all kinds of ways.
Hey, you do what you got to do.
Indeed. 10 seconds left in the power play. The Jets 1 for 2 in the MetroJets Foundation power play. We going to see Pete Kamek at the Detroit Showcase?
I
would assume so.
I would think so. He's generally always here.
Yeah. Varelli over. Blum off of Fournier. Rebound of Varelli. Another shot saved by Hamrick. We said that a lot today. Evangelista steps up and into the shoulder of Hamrick as the penalty expires. So now the Bearcats 2 for 3 in the penalty kill. 5-1 score. Sutton Majeski 2 assists today. Ryan Gomboski a goal and
Reynolds
assist.
just skated off the ice.
Marcus Reynolds?
Not sure what's going on there. Dave's going over to the locker room to go check him out.
Dave Ross been busy today, hasn't
Yes, he has. Hopefully he's okay. I mean, he did skate off, and so just hope it's nothing serious. We never want to see something like that.
Coulter wins the draw. Back to Fournier with a drive.
Oh, a bullet.
Henrik Fournier's got a cannon for a shot.
Yeah, if he catches it right.
Now picked off there by Cooper Moses. Moses now to Christian Estep. Estep sends it in. Jake Blum grabs it, wraps it around the boards. Evangelista, too far for him. Comes back to David King. King now to the 53 of Elias Olson. The 19-year-old from Mill Creek, Washington sends it over. And Fournier will go back after it. Off the boards to Varelli. Varelli trying to catch up to it. Met there by Anthony Van Zandt. Owen Coulter will grab it. Olsen trying to get to it as well. Comes out to Varelli, and hand pass being called. 6:58 to go here in the second period. Just about everybody contributing here today. Face off the neutral zone. The hand pass was called on the Jets. Jake Taylor off the boards to Gomboski. Gomboski to Ryder Novak. Too far for him. Sharon will grab it. Back to Novak. Ryder Novak to Jake Taylor. Taylor looking for Sharon. Sharon go back after it over to Novak. Kicks it up to his forehand. Was knocked away there by the 17 of Anthony Van Zandt. Sharon deflects it in to the Bearcat zone, picked up by Brandon Lindsay. Played last year with the Robert Morris Colonials, ACHA Division III program in college before coming back to junior hockey for his final year of eligibility. The 20-year-old from Tampa, Florida. The former Steinbrenner Warrior has Gomboski wide open to Novak, who scores again. Ryder Novak, second of the game for the 18-year-old from Rockwood, Michigan. His 6th goal of the season. It's 6-1.
Well, I think that very well may be the young man you're going to have a conversation with.
Entirely possible. Ryder Novak, the former Detroit Country Day Yellow Jacket. Last year's leading scorer for the Yellow Jackets. 23 games played, 23 goals, 29 assists for 52 points last year, his senior year with the Blue Jackets. And here come the Jets again. Majeski steps up, feeds it back to Peeves. Peeves backhand shot, the net comes off the moorings, and him and Cornette collide again. Ryder Novak, his 2nd of the game, 6th of the season from Ryan Gomboski and Jake Taylor at 13:58.
That's what, 8 points?
Gomboski with a
Wow.
goal and 2 assists today.
Wow.
Jake Taylor adding another assist to his league leading amongst defensemen. 22nd assist of the season for Jake Taylor. So Gomboski with 3 points, Taylor with 2, Novak with 2 goals. And the Jets are really opening it up here in the second period. Cardarella knocked off the puck there by Isaac Bunk.
You know, it was the same situation we saw yesterday coming into the second period. The Jets just pour it on, and they just the Bearcats just don't have an answer for it.
Picked out by Peeves. He'll bring it in himself. Luka Peeves for Aiden Hartzell. A shot just missed the short corner. Hartzell knocks his man off the puck. Picked up there by the 53. Knocked away by Peeves. Peeves over to Hartzell. Hartzell to Peeves. Wide open shot was blocked there by David King, who got over the last minute. Hartzell feeds it back to Jake. Trying to feed it back to Jake Blum, but was taken away. And then 29 of Frankie Cardarella. Cardarella knocked off the puck by Sutton Majeski, and here comes Hartzell. Long stretch pass, looking for Peeves, too far for him. And Jacob Johnson will grab it. 6-1 score. MetroJets out in front. Picked up there by the 42 of Caleb Bauer. Bauer now to Chase Frazier. Frazier knocked away by Henrik Fournier. And that's going to be an icing call. 4:11 to go here in the second period.
You know, the one thing that I've noticed on quite a few situations during this game is the Bearcats, when they have the puck in the zone, they're doing too much with it. Trying to skate into the middle.
Keep it simple.
Put the puck to the net, collapse, go into for the rebound, and just go. They're trying to, and that's just my opinion. They're doing too much, trying to skate through 3 Jet players. It's not going to happen.
Just keep it simple. You're trailing by 5 goals. Just
put it to the net. Right. Lucky bounce. You never know.
Picked up by Gabe Outman. Outman now to Sutton Majeski. Majeski back to Outman. Outman fan the shot. Picked up by Simpson with a shot. Saved by Hamrick. Seen a lot more Caleb Simpson on the forward line as opposed to being back in the blue line as a defenseman. Now picked up by Nathan Dunn. Dunn's got some room. Shot saved by Philippe Hall. And he covers it with 3:30 to go.
Oh, that was like 2 inches from the line.
Philippe Hall makes a big stop. That was the 9th shot of the game by the Bearcats. They had 10 total yesterday. Next shot by the Jets will be shot 40.
That's a lot.
And we're still 3:30 to go in the second period.
That's the one thing these MetroJets are known for, though. Once they get opened up, and it's pretty much it's like they take that first period.
Jake Taylor, coast to coast, almost made it work. Simpson to Outman. Outman with a shot wide, and he was mugged by the 42 of Caleb Bauer, and Outman slow to get up. And a penalty coming. As Caleb Bauer just throwing the body around. And he's going to draw a penalty. As Caleb Bauer, a couple of high hits, and referee Tyler Burnett says that's enough. He'll head to the box. Two-minute minor for elbowing on Caleb Bauer. Will put the Jets back in the power play for the 4th time. They're 1 for 3. .258 to go here in the second period. Well, Caleb Bauer was a wrecking ball in that shift.
He was out there definitely throwing the body around and an elbow.
The former Henderson Force. Peavitz to Taylor. Taylor to Peavitz, wide open. Shot and he scores! MetroJets Foundation power play made him pay. Luka Peavitz, the 19-year-old from Maribor, Slovenia, his 14th goal of the season. 7 of those have come on the power play. And the Jets lead 7-1. And guess who got another assist? Jake Taylor.
And that just goes to show, I mean, he was wide open on that. There was no one around him. He very well could have shot it, and he didn't.
Oh, yeah, Taylor could have sat there, made a sandwich, had a conversation. 7-1, 2 for 4 on the MetroJets Foundation power play. Sutton Majeski draws another assist as well. Luka Peavitz, his 14th goal of the season from Jake Taylor and Sutton Majeski. Fleming to Bunk. Majeski trying to kick it up to Gomboski. Now Gomboski grabs it. Gomboski trying to bring it in. Gomboski fights off a myriad of Bearcats. Majeski trying to stuff it through. Doesn't get all the way in. Tyler Fleming sends it over to Isaac Bunk. Jake Taylor, Sutton Majeski, both with 3 assists today. Sutton Majeski has 8 points in 4 periods and almost a 5th.
Unbelievable.
Jake Taylor continues to add to his league-leading assist total amongst defensemen. You know, Taylor started the day with 20 assists. He now has 23. He took the lead with his 21st and has added 2 since.
Yeah, Ty Cornett was just trying to give Hamrick the puck to cover it up. Hamrick initially didn't see what he was doing.
No, if we had $1 every time we mentioned Ty Cornett today.
Oh, he's been, just like you said, he's been all over on and off the ice.
And he's still chirping on the bench.
Yeah, he's still trying to go.
Gomboski sets it in the delayed offside. 1 minute remaining here in the second period. You know, if there's an award for chirping, Ty Cornett would get it today.
Oh, I'll tell you, he's Preventure has his back to him, but that's who he's chirping to. And briefly, Preventure just kind of looked over his shoulder and ignored him.
47 seconds left here in the second period. And the assistant coach,
I think he just said, he was like, hey, that's enough.
that's Harrison Aquino, the assistant coach. He took to the corner and says, man, come on. Come on, man. Comes back to Blum. Evangelista to Blum. Deflected by Coulter, wide.
Great job by Coulter as Blum passes that over. And the Jets weren't able to keep it in. And here come the Bearcats back the other way. That was Johnson taking it over to the corner. And then Johnson, number 7, brings it across the ice as the Jets intercept. Going to try to bring it back out. Long pass expected for Evangelista. Was not able to pick it up. So far, again, the Jets just opening up in that second period with a score of 7-1. Bearcats were able to put one on the board as Matt's out there on the ice looking for Ryder Novak with 2 goals here as he brings them out to the interview circle center ice. It's a great job by Ryder Novak so far, as we're going to have Matt with a quick interview. Take it over.
Thank you so much, Matt. Ryder Novak, 2 goals here in that second period for former Detroit Country Day Yellow Jacket. Good game so far, but we can't help but notice up in the flight deck, there's just a small amount of chirping going on, isn't there?
Yep. Oh, yeah. First period was shaky. You know, they were chippy last night in the third, but just move the puck, move our feet. You know, we know they're going to be physical, so just don't put yourself in a bad spot.
First year with the MetroJets. You've settled in now with the Jets. 2 goals today. Tell us about those 2 goals.
Yeah, like I said, sloppy first. Coach kind of gave it to us after the first. Put one on the board, kind of got the train rolling here, and one more period left for the weekend.
Ryder, great job as always. We'll get back in the locker room. Ryder Novak, 2 goals already today. And we'll take a short break, about 7-8 minutes or so. Come back. The DTS Tri Training Specialist second period recap. The score at the end of 2 periods of play. The MetroJets 7, Bearcats Hockey Club 1. You're watching MetroJets Hockey live exclusively on Black Bear TV. And welcome back to Mount Clemens Ice Arena. We're located approximately 30 minutes northeast of Motown, Detroit, in Mount Clemens, Michigan. Some Sunday morning, eventually into the afternoon, USPHL Premier Hockey League action here at MCIA. The score at the end of 2 periods of play, the MetroJets 7, the Bearcats Hockey Club 1. My name is Matt Preer, the voice of the MetroJets Hockey Club up high in the flight deck, alongside Black Bear TV broadcast producer and color analyst Matt Naiman. Tyler Naiman, as always, at the controls of the camera, while Mount Clemens Figure Skating Club on ice reporter Sarah Vassar is on vacation. She would normally be stalking prey around this time.
Hopefully she's down south, somewhere warm.
Yeah, that'd be nice. We get to see Sarah Vassar back here next Friday, our next home game here at Mount Clemens Ice Arena. Friday, November 7th. Game 1 of the 2025 Coney Cup between the MetroJets and the Toledo Cherokee. That is the next home game here at MCIA. Vital Title Insurance Agency pregame show at 7 o'clock. Face-off at 7:30 next Friday night. We still got one more period here as we jump into the DTS Drivetrain Specialist second period recap. For over 40 years, DTS has been the place to go for hardcore drivetrain solutions, founded and run by performance enthusiasts like our good buddy Claude Plante Jr. DTS is the kind of place they're looking for but can never find, located in Warren, Michigan. DTS is a place for all the high-performance parts or the hard-won knowledge required to make them work in hardcore applications. Go to drivetrainspecialist.com or call 1-800-521-0628. Shots on goal in the second period. Bearcats Hockey Club with 4, 2-period total of 9. Or the MetroJets with 27 shots on goal for a 2-period total of 44.
Yeah, that's just a lot of shots right there. Looking at the 44 shots, they're going to well surpass the 50 mark.
A lot of goals in that second period. It started at the 153 mark of the second period. Gianluca Varelli, his second goal of the season from Sandro Evangelista and Owen Coulter. That got the scoring started. But then 55 seconds later, the Bearcats score their first goal of the weekend. Derek Johnson, his 8th goal of the season from Frankie Cardarella, and Ty Cornett at 2:48. Pull the Bearcats within 1 at 3-1. Then the Jets respond with 4 unanswered goals. Ryder Novak, his 5th of the season, from Ryan Glomboski, who picked up his first assist of the season, and Sutton Majeski at 6:48. A minute 12 later, Gabe Outman, his 3rd goal of the season from Tyler Fleming and Isaac Bunk. At the 8-minute mark, to give the Jets a 5-1 lead. Ryder Novak, 2nd of the game, 6th of the season. Made it 6-1 on the assist from Ryan Glomboski and Jake Taylor. That came at 13:58. Then Luka Pivets on the power play. His 14th goal of the season from Jake Taylor and Sutton Majeski at 17:10 to give the Jets a 7-1 lead. Interesting to note for Luka Pivets, he scored 14 goals this season. 7 have come on the power play.
Yeah, I mean, he's just a great all-around player, real strong on the power play. And that's just a player that they're going to be looking at, and you'll see him on every single Jets power play. He's just an all-around good player.
He absolutely is. Update from the 2025 USPHL Midwest Showcase down at PSM Ice House in Fort Wayne, Indiana. 8:40 and counting remaining in the first half. MetroJets Elite, Motor City Gamblers Elite locked in a 0-0 tie. While the MetroJets development program should be getting underway momentarily against the Chicago T-Rex.
Yeah, and I don't
know.
know.
They are underway. Just 22 minutes left in the first half. 0-0 tie between the MGDP and the T-Rex.
I don't know if I was doing stuff wrong, but I just looked at the Black Bear TV app, and I logged on and went to both Elite and Premier, and I did not even see those games shown live.
Huh.
It was really weird. I just, like I said, it's a little bit different on the layout of that program there. So
still getting used to it.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Goalie change for the Bearcats Hockey Club. Logan Robitaille now between the pipes for the Bearcats. The 18-year-old from Cincinnati, Ohio, the former Brooklyn Aviator, now between the pipes for the Bearcats. And Robitaille, he's got the one win for the Bearcats this season, 1-3 record, a .607 goals against average, and an .877 save percentage. So Logan Robitaille now in goal. So he'll get some work in today. with his Bearcats trailing by a score of 7-1. And for the record, Evan Peacock is the backup goaltender for the MetroJets. We get set to go to the third period. MetroJets, of course, the home team here at MCIA, wearing the patriotic blue uniforms, white and red trim. They're skating right to left. On your television screen with the Bearcats Hockey Club, who call the Cornerstone CFCU Arena in Lockport, New York home, about 40 minutes northeast of Buffalo. They're wearing the road whites with a green, gray, and black trim. They are skating left to right on your Black Bear TV dial, whether it's your Android, your iPhone, your iPad, your laptop, your big screen TV. However and wherever you're watching us, whether it's tuning in with your headphones here in the building or worldwide, we certainly appreciate you tuning in to MetroJets Hockey Live in the exclusive home of the USPHL. That is Black Bear TV. Glomboski kicks it in. Brought right back up by Derek Johnson, but Glomboski picked his pocket. Glomboski off the boards to Ryder Novak, who's got 2 goals today. Was our DTS drivetrain specialist second period interview. Derek Johnson takes it away from him. Over now to the 39 of Chase Frazier. Too far for Frankie Cardarella. Jake Taylor, shot off the side of the net. Taylor's got 3 assists today. As Jackson Stone picks the pocket of Derek Johnson. Sends it for Sutton Majeski, who's also got 3 assists today. Luka Pivot's got a goal. Shot there on the side of the net. Jackson Stone grabs it, over to Taylor. Taylor with a shot, saved by Robitaille, who hangs on with 18:53 to go. Logan Robitaille played last year with the Brooklyn Aviators. Previous to that was a Potomac Patriot. Also spent time with the South Fayette Lions in the Pennsylvania high school hockey ranks and is a former Pittsburgh Vengeance U15 AAA program. Of course, the Vengeance, former members of the USPHL. Now they're concentrating on their AAA efforts. Robitaille pokes it away. Peavins with a shot was blocked by Caleb Bauer. Comes back to Jake Taylor. Taylor sends it towards the net. Robitaille to save, and he'll cover it up. 18:35 to go here in the third period. And the Chicago T-Rex up 1-0 on an MKDP. Logan Kroll with the goal. Jason Gongo, leading scorer last year for the Chicago Crush, drawing the assist.
Say we know that name.
Yes, indeed. Puck comes across, picked up there by Jaden Provencher. Up to Luka Pivits. Pivits will bring it in. Cross ice, Jackson Stone wide open, and he scores! Jackson Stone picks up the goal. Makes it 8-1. As Jackson Stone, the 19-year-old from Muskegon, Michigan, his 7th goal of the season. And the Jets up 8-1. Face off at center ice. The Jets in command. 8-1 the score. And the Jets continue to press. Jackson Stone with the goal. From Luka Pivits and Jaden Provencher. That came at the 1:45 mark to give the Jets an 8-1 lead. So Provencher drawing his first assist of the day. Luka Pivits now with a goal and an assist. Only players without points are Jake Blum, Aiden Hartzell, Caleb Simpson, Enric Fournier, Joel Patterson, and starting goaltender Philippe Paul. The only players on the Jets roster without a point. Add in backup goalie Evan Peacock to that as well. Bug deflects off the rafters and out of play. Ty Cornett is still chirping. And he really has nothing to chirp about, Matt Naaman. It's 8-1.
No, I mean, he's been involved in plays, but he's also been involved in plays in the wrong way on being involved and getting thrown in the box. And
well, it's worthy to note the first power play goal was because of the Ty Cornette unsportsmanlike conduct.
Yeah.
Henrik Fournier digs it out. Too far for Gabe Outman. Tyler Fleming grabs it. The reigning USPHL Premier, Great Lakes Division Defensive Player of the Week, shovels it over to Henrik Fournier. Fournier to Gabe Outman, who's got a goal today. Comes back to Fournier. Hartzell deflects it in. Hartzell was saying on the ice as I was downstairs getting ready for the second period interview, he's like, man, I just can't buy a goal. Hartzell had a fast start. He's cooled off of late.
Yeah, and that happens to some players. It becomes frustrating. But then once they get it back on, it kind of starts all over again because they rebuild that confidence.
Outman off the board to Provencher. Provencher sends it towards the net, just wide. Fournier grabs it. Pressure there by the 20 of Tequila. And now picked up by the 17 of Anthony Van Zandt. It gets it out in the neutral zone. Fournier will go after it. Bearcats in the midst of a line change. Outman deflects it in right on Robitaille. And Robitaille widely covers up, and Cornette again. And no reason whatsoever. There's zero reason. Zero, Matt Naiman. There was nothing malicious there at all.
No, that's just 100% just undisciplined right there. And that's unfortunate because that is just an unhealing wound for this Bearcats club.
And Aiden Hartzell's like, well, what did I do? I mean, if you're general manager, head coach Corey Cannon at this point, you just tell him go to the locker room. You're done. I mean, my goodness.
He is done. Unbelievable. I mean, that's just
Cornette's done.
He is he's a good player when he's playing the game, and that's just
and Hartzell, obviously no penalty on Hartzell. That was all Ty Cornette. That was completely Ty Cornette. And there's zero reason for it. I mean, that's the kind of thing where a general manager or head coach takes a look at a player and goes, man, you're a detriment. You're not an asset.
And that's the thing, too, is, these kids, young men, are looking to advance themselves. And you get a player that's the way they play. You don't want to be who's going to want a player like that? And that's the whole thing. Not only do you hurt the team, you hurt yourself for your hockey future.
Oh, no doubt about it.
And now a 5-minute penalty, and with the way these Jets are playing, my gosh, who knows what can happen now?
Cornette, a 5-minute major for fighting in the game misconduct. I mean, Aiden Hartzell, all he did, he just stopped in front of goaltender Logan Robitaille, and Cornette just started throwing haymakers at him for zero reason.
Yeah, I mean, he had a hard stop.
Reason.
He had a hard stop in front of him, and maybe thought he was purposely trying to spray the goalie. Who knows? But still, it was done. It's over with. The whistle blew.
Officially, it's a 5 minutes for a face mask in the game misconduct. The MetroJets go on the MetroJets Foundation power play, and on a 5-minute major, that major does not come off the board. So the Jets can score at will. They're already 2 for 4 today on the MetroJets Foundation power play. So a 5-minute major for a face mask and a game misconduct on Ty Cornette. Lomboski to Taylor. Taylor over to Luca Pivas. They have all the time in the world, Matt Naiman. Shot there was blocked. Picked up by Taylor. Over to Sutton Majeski. Majeski to Sharon with a shot. Save made by Robitaille. Majeski grabs it. Sharon shot off the paddle of the stick. Back to Lomboski with a shot saved by Robitaille. Comes back to Jake Taylor. Taylor over to Pivas. Pivas looking for Majeski, couldn't get to him. Taylor couldn't keep it in. I mean, this is basically power play practice for the MetroJets.
Oh, and that's just it. And, seeing that the Jets just having a dominating 8-1 lead right now, there's no rush on this power play. They can take their time, take the precision shots, move that puck around. which makes the power play that much more dangerous.
Sharam with a shot just wide. Isaac Bunk will grab it. It's basically target practice at this point. Peeves to Gomboski. Gomboski pressured there by David King, and King able to get the puck out. As Peeves was
And
dumped
another
to the
penalty.
ice. That's just frustration. As Peeves was absolutely dumped to the ice. Bunk brings it in. Shot, save made. Picked up by Novak. Novak to Fleming. Fleming to Stone. And a touch up, penalty coming. 2-minute minor for cross-checking.
Now they're on a full two-minute two-man advantage. And then even after that, still another minute of the 5-minute penalty.
And Derek Johnson. And Derek Johnson's night
He's
is
out
over.
too.
His night is over. That's the leading score for the Bearcats.
Wow.
His night is over. Another 5-minute major.
Oh, jeez. Oh, my
Oh,
gosh.
my goodness.
It's been a long time since we've seen 2 5s up on the board at the same time.
And
You don't see that.
And neither one of them come off the board.
Wow. Not good. Not good.
Wow. By the way, Ty Cornett's 5-minute major for a face mask came with a game disqualification.
He's done their next game.
He's sitting a couple games. We're on page 2 of the penalties.
Wow.
5-on-3, neither penalty will come off the board. You talk about target practice, Matt Neiman. A 5-minute major for a check from behind and a game disqualification on Derek Johnson. Wow.
Yeah, the Bearcats they got to figure something out.
Check that, game misconduct, not a game disqualification for Johnson. 5-minute major for a check from behind. 5-on-3, both majors, neither one will come off the board. Isaac Bunk, wide open, Stone, shot saved off the paddle. Stone, Evangelista, the Bunk, the Fleming, the Bunk, steps up, fire, score! Isaac Bunk on the MetroJets Foundation power play. Bunk against his pseudo former team. This is the former Motor City Gamblers franchise. Isaac Bunk, the 19-year-old from Clinton Township, Michigan. His second goal of the season. And the Jets up 9-1. And again, both penalties are majors. Neither one of them come off the board. So for another 2 minutes and 24 seconds, the Jets will enjoy a 2-man advantage.
Because now they just put the clock to, I believe they put the clock to runtime now.
Fournier to Outman.
And we try as much as possible, Matt, regardless of the score, regardless of the outcome of a game, to say, positive things on what
Outman, save made by Robitaille.
On what a team has done. And it's very, very hard to do that in a situation like this.
I mean, if you're Corey Cannon, general manager, head coach of the Bearcats Hockey Club, what do you do? I mean,
you got to be able to rein in the troops somehow, and they haven't been able to do it, and it's just been getting worse as this game's gone on.
Jets continue to press. Isaac Bunk unassisted for now at the 6:38 mark. Caleb Simpson to Gabe Outman. Outman leaves it for Enric Fournier. Fournier to Simpson. Simpson grabs it. Back to Fournier, over to Jake Blum. Jake Blum now. Over to Joel Patterson. Patterson backhand shot looking for Simpson. Couldn't pull the trigger. Patterson back to Fournier. Fournier to Patterson. Wide open Jake Blum. Couldn't get a handle on the puck. Blum over to Caleb Simpson. Simpson to Fournier. Steps up. Looking for Outman. Couldn't convert on the tip. Back to Fournier again. Fournier back over to Altman again. They're trying to set up Gabe Altman. And Jake Blum couldn't keep it in.
You know, I'm talking about getting worn out. I mean, you have 2 5-minute penalties back to back like this, and being 3 minutes of 5-on-3. Man, that'll just wear the guys out.
For sure. Ryder Novak on the ice. Picked up by Jacob Johnson. Johnson was firing down. And I'm going to note something here with 20 seconds left. I did not see anyone go in the penalty box to serve the 5-minute major.
I didn't either.
The first one's going to expire here in 10 seconds. If there's nobody in the penalty box, no one can come off the bench. Provencher would have shot. Now, maybe yeah.
Door's
Okay, there is
just
someone.
open.
Yep, there it is. And he pulls out. There's one of them done. Still 1:55 left in the Derek Johnson major. So 5-on-4 for the next minute 50. Sharon. The Martin. Martin shot. Bucks loose. Scores. Another MetroJets Foundation power play goal. Novak was there, but I believe Chase Martin's going to pick up his second goal of the game.
Yeah, he's either got the goal or for sure has the assist on that one.
So both Martin and Novak took a whack at it.
So we'll see how they call that one.
Yes. It's 10-1. Double digits for the Jets. It is Chase Martin, his second goal of the game. Third of the season from Ryan Glomboski and Ryder Novak. Ryan Glomboski picking up some assists now. He's got a goal and 3 assists today. And you were correct on that, by the way. It is now running time. So Chase Martin, his second of the game.
They've still got 42 seconds left.
Yeah, still 42 seconds left. Damage done. It was done earlier, but now it's really done. Ryan Glomboski, a goal and 3 assists today. Chase Martin's had a good game, 2 goals. 1 on the power play. Here comes Jackson Stone, had it knocked away. Four MetroJet Foundation power play goals. Majeski to Provencher. Provencher to Taylor. Power play is over. Both teams back to full strength. Majeski with a goal! Sutton Majeski makes it 11-1. Majeski. Wow.
Was that 9 points in 2 games?
The 20-year-old from Lakeport, Michigan just scored his 6th goal of the season.
Wow.
He's now got a goal and 3 assists today. He had 2 goals and 3 assists yesterday. Sutton Majeski, 11-1. He's only got 4 points today, Matt Naiman. He had 5 yesterday.
Oh, so he has a little bit more work to do.
Yeah, he's got.
Is that what you're telling me?
And oh, by the way, Jay Taylor, his 4th assist of the game.
Wow.
Jackson Stone also drawing the assist at 12:02. Jake Taylor, 4 assists today. Leads the entire USPHL Premier defenseman in assists. He took the lead with his first assist of the game. He's picked up 3 more since.
He's just running away with it right now.
Indeed. 11-1. Sutton Majeski, 9 points in 2 games. Owen Coulter knocked off the puck. Frustration continues on the part of the Bearcats. Borelli intercepts. Evangelista trying to feed it to Coulter. Tyler Fleming with a drive, goes wide. By the way, the Jets well over 50 shots, looking at 60. 56 shots for the Jets, including 12 this period. hit
Another
on
penalty
Fleming.
there.
Just undisciplined. Boarding. It's only a 2. There's a 42 of Caleb Bauer. 2-minute minor for boarding, and he could have got more. That was a heavy hit.
That was. I mean, that echoed.
That's going to be a long bus ride back home to Lockport, New York.
Oh, boy.
Corey Cannon might leave some players at a rest stop at this point. We say that jokingly. Fournier, shot, save made.
That's just so frustrating for the other teammates that really want to play the game, want to put in the effort, and you got, some of the off players that just lose their mind, I guess you could say.
Another big hit. Another shot up high and wide. Hartzell, as he's battles there with Elias Olson. They continue to battle. Picked up by Gabe Altman. Altman around the boards. Just going to send it out. The Jets at this point, they just want to get out of this game without any injuries, anything like that.
Yeah.
And right there, Cooper Moses looking for the hit up high. Jake Blum avoided that. Jaden Preventure will bring it in. Shot deflected up and out of play. And a lucky fan from Harrison Township, Michigan will pick up a souvenir puck.
There's just not much more left to say about the way this game has gone. Ever since the second period, the Jets just maintained complete control of this game.
Yep. Jets are going to win their 6th in a row. They'll move into a tie for 3rd in the USPHL Premier Great Lakes Division with the Toledo Cherokee, setting up the 2025 Coney Cup next weekend.
Boy, how was that? Going into the Coney Cup on a tie.
Yeah.
Wow. That's going to be a battle right there. That's going to be some good stuff.
Another penalty, by the way.
Slashing
call, yeah. And that was on Chase Frazier. Both the Jets and the Cherokee will carry identical 11-2 records into the Coney Cup next weekend.
That's going to be cool.
The Jets will be on a 6-game winning streak. The Cherokee carrying a 5-game winning streak.
Wow, how about that?
Both teams will have played 13 games going into the Coney Cup. 6 games in hand on the Red River Spartans, who are second, but they're only 2 points back of the Spartans. The Columbus Mavericks lead the way with 28 points. They have 5 games in hand, both teams on the Mavericks.
Yeah, with that being said, with the games in hand right there, that lead can disappear real quick.
Oh, yeah. You may not think so much with MJDP's 4-0 win over the Columbus Mavericks yesterday. That could play dividends in the standings. Stone over the bunk to Peeves. Power play again. This is the 10th power play of the game for the Jets. They are 4 for 9 on the power play. Peeves for Bunk. Isaac Bunk. A pseudo former Bearcat. As we mentioned, this franchise is the former Motor City Gamblers franchise. And Isaac Bunk's got a goal today. Stretch pass, Bunk, shot, save, rebound, bouncing puck over the side of the net. Jackson Stone will bring it in. Majeski trying to feed it, looking for his 10th point in 24 hours. 1 minute to go
Unbelievable performance right here. Stone's going to bring it over the line. Right into Pivic. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Talk about just unbelievable what they're doing right now and just
Bearcats
dominating.
Bearcats fall to 112, 1-0. Still 3 points, setting up that battle with the Fresh Coast Freeze next weekend at Cornerstone Arena. Fournier will bring it in. Matt Naiman, take us home, my friend.
All righty, Matt. We'll see you down ice level as that shot's going to go up and over and wide into the corner. The battle back there. Martin's going to chase after it. Fournier's going to grab it. Bring it back to Martin. Martin's got it in the corner. He's going to put it all the way up. Coulter tries to grab it. Can't get it. Just out of the reach of Arelli. And that's going to do it. A dominating 11-1 victory by these MetroJets. The dominoes really started to fall here after the second period, after the first period intermission. Though the wheels, I guess you could say, just fell right off. And a lot of undisciplined situations by the Bearcats, which led to this catastrophic failure of a hockey game right now. As we're gonna wait for Matt out there as as the Jets are gonna do their tribute. And you'll see the Play for Bray circle. Just an awesome thing they do for our former MetroJet lifelong friend, Braden Lewis, who will always have a place in our hearts here at MCIA and in the MetroJets organization. As he's going to be looking for Jake Taylor, number 15, who's got 4 assists on the game tonight. Or this morning, sorry. So he's going to grab Taylor, who's in the middle. He's already in place. As just another reason on why Jake's wearing that C right there. The amount of assists that he's got right now in this season is just unbelievable. Great player, all-around guy. Fantastic. I think Matt's ready. Take it away, Matt, with Jake Taylor.
Jake Taylor, the captain of the MetroJets, 4 assists today. And we'll gets a revised hairdo courtesy of the cold water. Jake, 4 assists today. Takes over the lead amongst all defensemen in the USPHL Premier in assists today. 24 assists on the season. Leads the entire USPHL Premier amongst defensemen. Just an outstanding job today. Congratulations. As a captain with a game like this, a little chippy, a little rough, what do you say to the boys, to keep them in line?
I mean, that's one where I just tell everyone to keep their heads together, right? Like, play the right way, keep doing the things we know how to do, kind of stay out of the mess and the junk, and just, use this to prepare for next week here.
And speaking of next weekend, 2025 Coney Cup. 2 dates with the Toledo Cherokee. It starts right here at Mount Clemens Ice Arena. I know how much you look forward to those dates with the Toledo Cherokee.
Oh, it's a blast. Every time we play them, it's fun. It's good comp. You love that good rivalry. It's been going forever. So I just hope we bring our A game, show up, do the things we need to do, and come out with a win.
Jake, congratulations. Enjoy your Sunday, my friend.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, brother. Jake Taylor, your Ocean Blue Development Player of the Game, your 3 stars of the game. Number 3 star with a goal and 3 assists, a 51 of Ryan Gomboski, the MetroJets. Your number 2 star, also with the MetroJets, 1 goal and 3 assists for the 14 of Sutton Majeski. And your number 1 star of the game, your Ocean Blue Development Player of the Game, we just talked to him, the 15 of Jake Taylor, 4 assists for the MetroJets. Next home game here at Mount Clemens Ice Arena this Friday night, November the 7th, Game 1 of the 2025 Coney Cup, MetroJets Toledo Cherokee. Vital Title Insurance Agency pregame show at 7 o'clock. Face-off at 7:30 p.m. For all of us, the MetroJets Hockey Club, for Pete Kamek, Justin Kinville, Jamie Lovell, the entire management and staff, Sarah Vassar, we miss you. We'll see you next Friday night. For Tyler Naaman on the cameras, for my partner in crime, Black Bear TV broadcast producer, color analyst Matt Naaman, my name is Matt Preer, the voice of the MetroJets, saying good afternoon. Final score, MetroJets 11, Bearcats Hockey Club 1. You've been watching MetroJets Hockey live exclusively on Black Bear TV. Good afternoon, everybody.